Alright everybody, welcome back to... Oh, hold on, my computer's bugging. Welcome back to another episode of the Spartan Saga. I'm plugging my camera than the previous two because in today's episode we're going to be discussing the, hold on one second. We're going to be discussing the boss design evolution. Sorry, my mouse is bugging. Over the God of War franchise. So, basically what that means is I'm going to be looking at the boss designs and we're going to be comparing them, you know, from the Greek games to the Norse games. And sorry, I'm trying to talk while I'm setting up or fixing my camera, and it's not the easiest task. Just give me one sec, guys. My mouse is like double clicking on me. Like, chill out. Okay, we're basically good to go. Give me one sec, guys, sorry. Oh my gosh, bro, my mouse won't stop grabbing things on the page. Alright, we're here. My mouse gotta chill, bro. I can't even open YouTube. Bro, I think my... Okay, there we go. Alright, please stay on YouTube. Alright, now I can finally see you guys. Yo, Rayuga, Frozen, Jam. Nero. Spartan Plays Gal. Yo, good to see you guys. Yo, has anyone seen the Game Awards this year? Yeah, we watched it live. Street Fighter movie teaser, Lego Batman, and Deadpool coming to Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Legendary technologist. Technologist? I don't even know if I said that right. Alright, yeah, welcome guys. So, like, you know, usually I don't interact with the chat during the podcast, but today will be a little different. Like I said, we're going to be discussing and reviewing pretty much the boss fights in the main three Greek God of War games, and we're going to be looking at the Norse God of War game boss fights and see how they compare and, you know, what elements they have, what kind of storytelling they can pull off. Yo, Ken Takakura, yo, good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's Strawberry Just a Man, just woke up. Nice, Jim, good morning. Alright, everybody, so I found a playlist on YouTube that just, you know, lets me look at the mainline bosses. So we're going to start with, obviously, with God of War 1. And the main thing I'm just going to say before we even begin... Whoa, skip it that long? Bro, what is with YouTube and, like, their ads on like, the console app or the TV? Why you got such long ads, dude? I just muted it so we don't get no copyright. Yeah, it came to the very beginning, Jam, yeah. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Frozen as well. Ares! Yeah, we're gonna get started with God of War 1. One thing I will say that, you know, I really like about the Greek God of War boss fights is, whenever the camera pulls out, you can always see Kratos because he's like this little red dot. And it's like, that's visual language in video games. That's a good thing. You want to make sure to be able to see your character when you're playing. And if you're fighting gods and there's madness going on, yeah, bro. Alright, so I was looking at this earlier, right? So I'll go back to the start. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We can skim through each phase. Bro, I was watching a simple gameplay video and there's always 1 minute unskippable ads. Yeah, man, right? On the TV. Crazy. Bro, I just watched 4 of these. Okay, let me fix the audio and we're gonna get started. So, obviously, first we have the Hydra, right? Now, what I like about the Hydra is it's the very first boss fight in the franchise. And if you go back, all Kratos does is just walk. He's just walking, and then all of a sudden this giant Hydra pulls up on him, right? And you hit him with the parry. Yeah, like look how good of an entry that is. It's subtle, yet also it's jumping in your face. Yo, Master Kid and Scar. Yo, good to see you guys. So this is a good start to the Hydra. I like the jump scare that it offers. And this phase, you're just in this tunnel of a boat, and obviously the boat is flooding. Like you can see the water on the side coming out. And with the music, with the Athenian like sea music, don't even get me started on the atmosphere. Like you guys probably know what I mean by now, but this level like makes you feel like you're Kratos, like on this boat, bro. And also this is the first QTE. It's pretty simple. It's just one button. It's just triangle, and it's usually the same in like the rest of the Greek games. The first QTE is always going to be the same button. So that's also good teaching the player. Yo, Box of Kratos. Yo, good to see you, bro. We here. So this is the next Hydra encounter. You're gonna be fighting it with like a few harpies around. The thing I like about this Hydra phase is that its moveset is different from the previous one. This guy does like spinning attacks and has a grab attack, which is nice. I don't know, is this like no damage or something? Maybe, but anyway. I like this fight because this is like settling you into the Hydra's moveset because it's gonna come back later. Are they even gonna show the grab though? Oh yeah, here it is. Watch them give me like another 5 ads. Alright, so here's the grab attack I really like. This is the first grab attack that's in the game. And all you gotta do is mash circle, it ain't the hardest thing to do, but it's the first grab and it looks pretty cool. You're literally inside of a monster's mouth. Yeah, this boss is iconic, frozen. Pretty good. So let's just see when he defeats him. Alright, yeah, so there he goes, right? So obviously now we have the next part, and obviously this introduces us with a cutscene. I don't know if they have any like 3-part bosses like this in the Norse games. I don't really know. We're all dead. Yeah, he was in the Jaws, yeah. This is like comedic relief as well, like this one God of War was more like edgy. So yeah, this starts with, well now there's 3 of them, so like you got a gang to fight. You got a whole trio of Hydra. Look at that. So that's my this is what I seen when I was like 2 years old. This is what got me into gaming where I am today. This level. So, something cool I like about this fight is that the 2 Hydras, like one's on the right, one's on the left. One of them tries to drag you in between, and you kind of like get sent, moving around the map, which is nice. I like the dynamic. And once you defeat these 2, you just go up top. Oh yeah, let's not skip this part. They also added like a thing you have to jump on, which is nice. I don't see, the thing is, since this is more of like a discussion topic, like what I like about a lot of the bosses in the Greek games is that they will implement ways to defeat the boss like within the environment. Like the way to finish them off, you gotta jump above them, right? And yeah, you just jump on the thing, puts them down. I don't think they have much of that in the Norse games, right? In the newer God of War games. I mean, they have like rocks you can throw in like one of the fights or something, like, you know what I mean? They should do something like that again. Yo, Geo Pro. So yeah, now you fight the big mama Hydra, right? So this is another new moveset that the game gives you to learn, and it's really not hard. And then it gives you the first real QTE. Let's see, where's it at? Okay, here it is. This is what makes Kratos look so cool. Like, stuff like this. Alright, here we go. Yo, Marco, yeah, back to the classic. We're watching a video right now. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna give it a rating. Even though this is not like a ranking the bosses, I'm gonna rate it anyway. So yeah, you just demolish these Hydras, bro. Yeah, thank you, Frozen. Thanks, man. I like how their heads kind of just explode too. Like, they need to bring back blood in the God of War franchise. I mean, look at that, like, visual, like, they got you looking at some, like, dead snake, bro. You know what this looks like? This looks like, what's that boss in Ragnarok? Why'd I forget? It's the dragon we fight. Why am I forgetting? It's in, Vanaheim. Bro, what is this boss fight? Let me look it up. Forgetting the name. Oh, Nidhogg. So, by the way, this boss is a parallel to Nidhogg from Ragnarok. If you couldn't tell already by the way the boss was moving. We're gonna skip this. This is just Medusa. Okay, Pandora's Guardian. So, I'm gonna rate that Hydra boss, by the way, like a 9 out of 10. Because that's one of like the best bosses in the franchise, in my opinion. So now we got Pandora's Guardian, aka this ginormous bull. And this fight kind of reminds me of the dragon a little bit from 2018. Because it's got some gimmicky things you got to, you know, take care of during the fight. All we need is a remaster, yeah. The kills seem like they were very emote creative in the older ones, yeah. Like, they always make Kratos look like Spider-Man in these games. So, you know, you start with the fight. Okay. The first thing in this fight you have to do is knock off the armor. As you can see, like, it's already starting to break in the bar at the top. Wow, the HD version of this game looks so good. I was playing on the PS2. This is on the PS3 for sure. Okay, so we'll skip a little bit. That didn't even go anywhere. This boss is quite similar to some of the ones from Norse Saga, yeah. So, like I said, it's similar to the dragon, and it's also similar to Garm, like the giant wolf boss fight. In ways that you're like on top of the boss like this, or like trying to, you know, tame it, sort of. Yeah, they made sure to add like a few big bosses in the Norse games, which is cool. And now this is where like the gimmick kind of begins. You have to shoot the guy's armor off with like the wooden thing. And so if you couldn't tell by these bosses, this is only like what, the third boss? We got the Hydra and then like Medusa, I'm not gonna count as a boss. And this Minotaur. But the Hydra and this Minotaur have good gameplay to like thought mechanics, you know what I mean? Like it's not just you hitting the boss, parrying it, dodging it, whatever. There's actual geometry to the fights, like there's high and low sections to the rooms, and there's things to do, right? Which is good. It's a good thing in my opinion. Instead of just like, you know, fighting, parrying, whatever. So yeah, you also have to jump that attack to dodge it. So that's pretty cool. I say he just does that again, whatever. And his armor breaks. So yeah, obviously now this is phase 2, right? Another thing about these games is that they had a lot of QTEs, which they should bring back as well, in my opinion. Like there was like 2 QTEs and like QTE bosses in Ragnarok. Like, come on, bruh. We need more than that. Make that 3 maybe? Like, I don't even know. Not many to like remember. Alright, so yeah, his armor's falling off. You see like his like ripped, burnt skin, and it looks pretty cool. I like that like burnt design that he's got. It's like muscle fibers. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll just skip towards the end of the fight. He looks great, by the way, in his 3rd phase, like with none of the armor on. He looks really cool. Right? And let's see how he gets defeated. The Greek Saga grew gold, yeah. Like, it did not gain any rust or anything. Sorry, I'm just trying to skip to the end. Okay, here we go. This gotta be it. So let's see how they finish. Wow, look at that, bro. They just pinned him to the wall. So, again, this is only like the second main boss in this game. And look at the level geometry, the mechanics you have to pull off in the fight, the boss changing its phases, changing its appearance with its armor breaking and showing its gross muscle fibers. Like, these are good bosses. These are detailed, like, experiences. God of War 1 actually has very few bosses, but they're very well done. Right. Yeah, I would agree.
The desert.
Okay, obviously we know Ares, you get Pandora's box, and you know, it shows Ares
Kratos
showing us what a true monster is, right? The thing I like about this is that he tries to intimidate Kratos, which is nice.
Your final lesson is at hand.
You know, more than just Thor saying like, this time I'm allowed to kill you. Like, this guy Ares looked like a threat. I'm not gonna lie. And by the way, we're like giant, and so is he. Like, that's pretty crazy. You got Kratos and Ares fighting in like some ocean or like some lake right now. Some large lake. So this puts the size of the player even bigger, which is another cool gameplay feature, you know? Just adds to the scale of these games. Okay, so we can, like, you know, skip this. It's just phase 1, and then we get pulled into phase 2, which is one of the hardest things in the franchise. Let's see that. Oh, great. Great, there's a long ad. We're gonna have to sit through this. Sorry, boys. I just muted the audio real quick. But, like I said, one of the main things I like about the Greek bosses is that, like I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. Kratos is always visible because of his design, right? The red tattoo, the white like skin, and the thing is like a lot of the background is not the same color as Kratos, so he will stand out during the boss fights. I do think a remake is unnecessary. This generation is full of remakes. A remake of the Greek Saga would be very, very cool. Yeah, a remake would be cool. I hope if they do remake the game, they keep the combat the same. Alright, we're about to get back to business here. Alright, we're back. So, phase 2, this is gnarly, bro. I think the Greek Saga with the same graphics as Ragnarok, damn. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be really good. Like this, but with PS5 graphics and engine, bro. Can you imagine? This is good storytelling too.
Flesh that burns,
You're thrown into another dimension
but to break a man's spirit.
to break a
is to
man's
truly
spirit.
destroy him.
We're in like some random part of space.
Do you
Ares like
recognize this
teleported
place,
us here
Spartan? The
with
location
heavy
of
relevance to
greatest
Kratos'
failure.
character.
Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for
Damn,
the
bro.
past
So this
10 years
location, if you
had
know,
now
you know.
taken form and substance.
Personally, the Greek saga is cool already how it is. All we need is a new God of War, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind whatever they do, really. I know some people would like a new Kratos game. Some people don't want an Atreus game. I don't really care what they do next.
Kratos! What's happening?
I'll probably play it
Where
anyway.
Are we?
By the gods,
By the
can
gods.
this be real?
Yo, Zeph. Yo, good to see you, bro. I like this quote. Ares.
Daddy!
Ares! There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save my family.
So that line into this gameplay transition is one of the craziest things to do as a gamer. Like, bro, you're like, obviously, if you play God of War 1, you know the feeling, but that flash to white in my head really like takes it away for Kratos. Like, now he's locked in. He's gonna save his family. Like, bro, that was a special moment. But anyway, this section's really hard because it's a clone fight and you gotta protect your family. And what I like is that you're fighting, you know, other Kratoses, and the environment breaks, and it gets more and more hectic as Kratos gets more and more like fed up with these enemies. You know what I mean? That's how I interpret it. Like, Ares is really trying to stop Kratos here, trying to put him through hell again, and Kratos is just beasting his way through right now. Like, you cannot stop this man. He's gonna protect his family. So I'll just say it already. This is an S tier boss fight. Like, this is peak, bro. Like, yeah, maybe the clone fight is really hard and annoying, but it's really cool to me. Depends on what difficulty you're on as well, obviously. And yeah, so you know, this boss fight is emotional for Kratos, and it's hard to like see what happens to his family again. We'll see it right here.
Done the impossible.
There's like a galaxy in the background.
Kratos! Please take us home!
Look at Calliope,
You
bro.
see, God of War? You took them once,
Spam magic for
but you'll never
for that
have them
part till it
again.
ran out.
You
Oh yeah,
cannot save them,
yeah, it's a good
Kratos.
strategy anyway.
You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power.
So this is like making
There
it,
is a price
making
to
us
pay
like sympathize for Kratos
everything
even
you
more
gain.
throughout this whole
Not that
journey.
price. I didn't want them to die.
We're still learning more about
Price is
Kratos
too high for what I offered.
and his like emotions at even in the final boss fight.
God! Now you will have no power. No
Damn,
magic.
bro.
All that is left for you is death.
Who's death?
Oh, not again.
Not again. Do you hear the way he said that? That was terrible. Like tragic.
Should have been stronger.
And we get that
Gods.
by the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
So I like this because Kratos had good intent, right?
I still have
Like,
allies
the,
in
like
Olympus, Ares.
however that sword got there,
You will see how
this is
strong
like meant to
I
be.
am.
Kratos is meant to kill Ares. So yeah, then you get a new moveset, which is really cool, right? You have this giant sword. And I really like the way you take out Ares with it. Looks really cool. So let's see the end. Yeah, that clone fight was the hardest part, yeah. Like, look at that, bro. We clashing with that boy. Nice, Kratos. That's cold. So anyway,
Kratos.
from a gameplay perspective, those three bosses that we just sort of reviewed, are really good to me, right? And this is only God of War 1. This is their first game. So yeah, those are really good, right? So let's go on to God of War 2 and see what they changed. See what they went for in their design.
Maybe you don't
next.
know what StockX is?
Alright, good thing I muted that. Hopefully this doesn't give me copyright just by like image detection. You know what I mean? Hold on. Stock X. That's what I used to buy my PS5. Alright, so now we're on God of War 2. And as you can see, God of War 2 starts with the Colossus of Rhodes, a ginormous boss. And yeah, so this is cool because they didn't have anything this big up in your face like this since the Hydra in God of War 1. But this is a bit bigger. So, you know, they're trying to up the scale of the intro of the game, right? And obviously now Kratos is in his godly armor. And you feel a little stronger this time, which is nice. Good for the sequel. So yeah, we can just skim through this fight because it's kind of long. It involves like QTEs and swinging around the map. And, you know, this is just another upgrade of, you know, the general boss fights that we've been observing. Like how the Hydra was a giant boss at the beginning, now we have the Colossus, right? They bring that L1 R1 mash, and yeah, right? It's fine. This boss has good scaling as well, where you go flying around the city and you're also inside of the giant Colossus later. Not gonna lie, Ares was an easy boss. Yeah, if you know how to fight him, right? Also depends on what difficulty. Sparta's too good. Yeah, I like this part. I am the God of War. Yeah. Yo, Ben. Yo, good to see you, bro. Yo, Newland. Hot take. Zeus is an average final boss in both 2 and 3. Also, one of the most well-designed fights in the series is the Hydra, even if he's easy. Yeah, like what when we were discussing the Hydra, I was saying how much I like the boss and like its design and its geometry. Zeus, I will talk about later, but I am a big fan of those fights, obviously. And now you got the Blade of Olympus gimmick where you gotta stun this boss enough to basically drain your HP and magic back to level 1 stats, right? Zeus with his trickery. So we all kind of know this fight. You know, you go inside the Colossus of Rhodes, you scale him, you go up to his face, and you basically like smash him open, right? But the thing that, like, the theme of like this first level is sort of arrogance, because Kratos went down to attack the city even though he was told not to, and he's destroying all this even though he was told not to, and the outcome isn't so great. Yo, gamer, it's going good, bro. Thanks. Going pretty good. Yo, W stream last night, bro.
Do you need more proof than this?
So yeah, Kratos' arrogance sort of gets him struck down, and all of his godly power was drained into the blade. So it's kind of you go from looking good to looking really bad. Like, you started off this level like feeling the godly powers of Kratos, and look at him now, bro. Huge contrast in this boss fight. I got over 2 videos missing 2 bosses. Can I send them to the link of the videos? I don't think you'll be able to send a link in the chat, or I won't be able to see it. So yeah, this boss fight has good themes of contrast between power and like what's right and what's wrong. And obviously, you know, it's good to feel mixed about them, because when you have Kratos' character and like what he's doing, and then you have the rest of the gods like Athena and Zeus trying to keep things in check, right? So next we have Theseus, and this fight is pretty funny. You know, it's like the first boss other than the intro. So we're back to the basics right now. So one thing I like already is the camera work. So what's nice about the camera work here So we have Kratos, like, sort of, you know, he's a shorter guy than Theseus is. Theseus is a tall old man. Kratos is, like, you know, average height or whatever. And the camera's, like, closer to eye level, like, with Kratos. Like, you see how Kratos is short? And then Theseus, obviously, is looking down on Kratos. Like, after what just happened to Kratos, he's looking down on him. Even though he's taller, it's like narratively there too.
The fools who try, you would be the last I would expect.
Some deep dive, yeah. I had this idea, so thought I'd dive into it.
One I would expect to become a servant of the fates.
So now that Kratos is immortal and he lost his godly powers, we're faced to fight mortals like this man. The game sort of puts us like on the level of these guys now. Yo, Doe Flowers, yo, we're just chilling. You know, deep diving into some of these boss fights. Their design. Yo, Bamba, good to see you, bro. Let's go, Bambino.
I doubt you're capable of killing me.
Another thing I like about this intro scene is like the last shot. Strongest warrior in all of Greece.
Come forward. Let us find this.
I like this shot.
Who is the greatest warrior in all of Greece?
So yeah, another aspect of this fight that's coming up is his summons and the projectile that he uses. So the summons are cool because like there hasn't really been a summon like summoning minions boss fight in the God of War games yet at this point, other than like the clone fight, right? And this guy, he'll summon minotaurs, and so this is probably like the first minion fight of the series, and plus he also throws projectiles at us. Oh, the Dark Rider boss? Alright, I don't think it's like too necessary to count in right now. So, you know, these aren't too bad to dodge. It gives the player a chance to learn the dodge directions, and here are the minotaurs that he summons. And they aren't too bad to crowd control. You can also juggle them, which is nice. And he spawns these icicles from the ground, and it can even hit the minotaurs away. Like, that's pretty good. You know, he's summoning them, and then he'll just send the minotaurs away from you. Like, yeah, thank you, Theseus, I guess. Pretty stupid of a guy for hitting his own minions. But yeah, it's good for crowd control if you've noticed. Good to get rid of these guys if you're running low on health or something. The way Kratos whips the horses in this part, replace one of the blade running attacks in Ragnarok. Oh yeah, yeah. You're talking about I forgot the name of the runic, but it's like it's the whip one, yeah. That's pretty cool. I didn't think about that. So yeah, we got this, and then you knock him down and you finish the fight. Let's see the end. Love this boss in Titan mode, so challenging. Yeah, I like it too. It's a good challenge. Hardest boss? This one? I think this one isn't too bad. So yeah, here's his finish. I love this finisher because it's pretty funny. Kratos just manhandles him, puts him in his place. Yeah, like bro, kick this guy in the face. Yeah.
Let the rage of the Titans.
Oh, it
fuel
froze.
your
It froze on him. No. You guys didn't get to see it. There we go. Hit him with a hold your charge into the chest. Yeah, I didn't realize it froze. And then hit him with a little. Hit him with the 1-2. Alright, so that's one of my favorite executions. It's pretty fun doing that. And now we got the Barbarian King. This fight, I like this fight a lot because, one, it's relevant to Kratos' character, what happens before God of War 1. And it starts off with a QTE event, or a QTE session, where, you know, you'll see.
Betrayed you.
So I like that this starts off with a QTE. I think they were trying to go for something different. Luckily, you don't have to move the analog stick to dodge anything, you just have to press the buttons. Let's see if this guy, obviously it'll land. But you stabbed the horse in the butt cheek. He's like, you ain't getting away. Kratos is a crazy man. This cutscene is one of my favorites in God of War 2. One, the music, and two, like the lore. Like, we know this guy.
By the gods, it is true. I have fought my way through the guardians of Hades and crawled my way out of the fires of torment.
I like his voice too.
Fate. And for my efforts, the sisters shine their light upon me, delivering the very object of
The
my
voice right now,
vengeance,
ouchie, yeah.
Kratos.
Like, ouch, damn it.
The servant of Ares.
Do you remember that day,
Spartan?
Spartan?
I will never forget
That camera zooming. This is such a good cutscene. Yo, Ryoku, they're remaking the old series. So hyped. I hope so, man. Imagine that. So this is a flashback to when Kratos got the blades. He's like, decapitated, boy.
This time, ghost of Sparta, I will have your head.
Yeah, Kratos' face, yeah. Looks pretty funny in some of those shots. So, one thing I like about this boss is that it has summons as well, like Theseus did, sort of, but they're just astral ghosts that fly at you. It's not like these summoning minotaurs, right? So it's a little different. Again, they're going for a unique direction in each boss, from what I've been seeing. And this guy has a mount, so this is also the first mounted fight, maybe in even the entire franchise. Unless someone else rides a horse like that, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is right now. It's sort of a ranged fight. You couldn't get close to. You can't get close to with the blades. You just gotta play right. Yeah, you just knock them off. Get down here. Come on to my level. Get on the ground level with me. And he goes and does his little stuff. So the interview Sony did with old Kratos voice actor recently. Oh, what's his name? Not Christopher Judge. T.C. Carson. I didn't know he got an interview recently. So yeah, now you got more minions to deal with. This ain't really too hard. You just grab them and they get one shot. You have iframes during a grab anyway. So yeah, it's not really that difficult. He's summoning more. It's just the same thing. Skip a little bit. And then he's gonna summon the boat captain, which is a nice joke. We got a little gag here.
No, not you again.
Not you again. Like, why did bro summon the boat captain? That was so random. And anyway, this part's really cool. Barbarian turns giant. This is like messing with the scaling right now. Like, imagine you're fighting like Baldur or Thor, and then all of a sudden they just get like 2 times their size. That'd be dope, bro. Where's that magic at? Like, I like this, the vibe. Yeah, not you again. Like, oh man. Oh, he's using the iframes from the bow. That's really smart. Yeah, I like this fight a lot. Because, again, they make Kratos look like the underdog. Kratos is always fighting someone bigger most of the time, right? Most of the bosses are big in size compared to the Norse ones, yeah. They have some big fights in the Norse games, like Garm the Wolf, or like Nidhogg the Dragon, or the Dragon from 2018, but it's more common in the Greek games, yeah. Yeah, we could use some magic back, I know. Both got their style, yeah, definitely. So yeah, this is basically the end of the fight now. Yo, welcome back, Ray. I'm back, y'all. What's good, everyone? We've just been reviewing the bosses, going to deep dive. End it with a QTE here. You have to be fast, by the way, for that circle button. I like this QTE. Feels good to hammer this guy down. So yeah, like most of the fights are ending with QTEs. And obviously you get a new weapon here, which is good. And that was, okay, I don't need to look at the mole Cerberus. I'm not interested in that philosophy. Neither, the same thing with Uriel. Perseus is okay or decent dive we could do. Okay, hold on, let me lower this audio. Okay. Yvonne's still at level 30. Whoa. What I didn't know, you could use the bow to dodge that. That's kind of with the heavy finish. Yeah, you can use the bow for iframes. Love the energy you put into reading the comment. Or that comment. I'm back, y'all. What's good, everyone? Yeah. Yeah, they hammered that. Kratos hammered that man. But my phone keeps overheating. I wonder why. Is it because of Dragon Ball Legends? Yo, welcome back, Frozen. Yeah, level 30, Bomba. How could you? Alright, we got the video back in business. You ready? So this boss fight's design philosophy is pretty cool because this boss turns invisible. And you have to look at the water to find where the boss's footsteps are. So this is another new boss design that they're using. So they're keeping it unique actually throughout every single boss that we've reviewed. Each way is unique, which is pretty surprising.
You certainly do not live up to your reputation, Ghost of Sparta.
You know, not just in movesets, but also mechanics, right?
Are you watching me now, sisters? Give me a sign.
Give me a sign. I feel like we played this like just so recently, which we did. It was like 3 weeks ago or something now, but anyway.
To bring my love back from the grasp of Hades himself? If not, at least I can bathe in the glory of being the one who brought down the mighty Kratos, the slayer of gods.
So I also like this arena, because, you know, if you saw that lighting coming in from the window, that looks really clean. And like I said, you have to look at the water to see this guy's footsteps, so it is a unique fight. I'm right here. Like, there's no 3D audio on this game, so you just gotta look at the water. You can't use your headphones to find them. And he also throws projectiles and has grab attacks while being invisible. Like, that's cool for him, you know. I mean, make him have a good design. Don't make him like boring. So again, you just have to find him in the water, and you break down his gear, and he just, you know, he gets weaker and weaker each phase. And this got you like wiggling the analog stick, sort of like a QTE during the fight. Like, what is he doing moonwalking? You guys see him moonwalking? Yeah, Mr. Invisible. Like, what is this guy doing? You know who this guy sounds like? Oh, I think he's like a voice actor from one of the Star Wars games or something, bro. Also, Kratos just broke his sword so casually. Like, this voice actor sounds very familiar. Alright, kill him. He's still moonwalking. That face fall. That face fail, yeah. Pretty funny, right? Some membership emojis. Alright, here's the end of the fight. It's pretty fun to, like, bully this guy. Like, bro, Kratos is, like, feeling dirty. Oh. Oh, no. It was either RAM update made the game's UI better and overall graphics, but every time playing an online match, it lags and my phone gets proper hot. So can't wait till you get to Chronos. I see, sometimes it'll do that. Like, it updates and then it's like not as great. I'm gonna skip Icarus because he's not really a boss fight. He's just like beating someone up. The Kraken. Oh, this is a good fight. I might not talk about it too much because there's nothing really to talk about other than climbing the boss, which is another new thing they added, right? I mean, were we climbing bosses in God of War 1? No. In this game, yeah. The Kraken. That's pretty cool. Okay, the Sisters of Fate. This is a good boss. Alright guys, well I'm gonna get going. Gonna hit the bed soon. Alright, Frozen. Yo, good seeing you, bro. Have a good night, Frozen. Sky, remember from your stream last time? Yeah, Icarus, the old weird dude with the wings. Alright, we got the sisters. So this boss fight is one of my favorites in the franchise, if not my favorite. Mostly because of the music, the arena, and the dynamic of the way the sisters fight you. I allowed you to defeat Ares, or whatever she says.
You no longer control my destiny.
Like, whoa, put a shirt on. Like, whoa.
I have warned you.
You no longer control my destiny. So, like, the attitude that Kratos pulls up with on these two ladies is crazy, by the way.
If you challenge us,
So you come into this boss fight feeling strong, and you exit it feeling even stronger. Now, you really just destroyed these sisters, and why is bro using the hammer? Kratos on another mode, yeah, like, exactly, bro. Like, he was not stopping after making it this far. Like, he was really on a mission, bro. Get your seductive shit out of the way. Yeah, like, we don't want to know, like, feelings for these sisters. Like, get out of here, lady. So I'm gonna skip a little bit. Another thing I like with the arena is that the verticality it lets you do. Kratos looks pretty funny right there in the middle of the screen, but it lets you dodge attacks by grappling up, and like it just feels really cool. It feels like you're like a spider, or like Spider-Man playing, but you're like an angry man with swords. And they give you the tennis, like kind of mechanic from like Ocarina of Time. Hit the balls back. So you could take advantage of these things a lot, which this guy isn't really doing. And that's okay, but this is the like tennis mechanic, obviously, right? Dude is locked in, yeah. Like, bro is locked in like on another level. So yeah, I really like the verticality in this fight. One of my favorite things about it. Let's see the QTE. That's how you should be too, Bamba. Like denying any lady that comes your way. You see a female try to talk to you? Out of my way. Straight denial.
you do not defy fate, Kratos.
So yeah, now we go back in time, which is another dope concept this game uses a lot. Like the concept of time travel. Yeah, it's pretty funny, guys. Especially half naked. Yeah, I mean, like pulling up like that. That's whoa.
And now, that life is at an end.
I like the concept of time travel in God of War 2. It was also brought up in God of War 2018 a little bit, but they didn't really go much further. Unless you talk about like Jormungandr, the World Serpent. So yeah, this is going back to the Ares fight, and it's just like a whole time travel thing. So she summons minions, you have to protect the blade. I'm gonna skip this part, and we'll go to the end of the fight. So now you're fighting both of them together, and you have to slow down time to trap one of the sisters in place, and then destroy them. And it's good mechanic. Like I said, each boss is surprisingly unique, right? And this is probably the most unique fight in maybe even the trilogy of the Greek God of War games. I don't know what surpasses this in like boss design, other than maybe Zeus at the end of God of War 3. I don't know. But yeah, you know, destroy the mirrors and whatnot. And let's see the end. I remember this on stream. This was pretty good. Like, get your cheeks off my screen, lady. And we're like, whoa. Kratos is so wild, bro. Yo, Captain, good evening, bro. Good to see you, Captain. We're just discussing the boss design philosophy of each of the games here. And now, right here, you feel crazy, bro. You're just defeating fate. Like, right there. That feels unreal when you're playing. Okay, this boss fight is gross. We don't need to see that. Okay, so Zeus. We confront Zeus right in the confrontation. Zeus turns giant. We're going back to the giant theme with like the Colossus of Rhodes, like the beginning. But now we're at the end, so it's like a little nice dynamic there. And then Zeus comes down to your level, right? And you fight along with the Blade of Olympus. And you kind of fight over the blade, like you clash for it here and there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, magic is really good in this fight. It'll save you a lot of time. And yeah, basically the fight ends with a QTE. That's one of the coolest in the like the whole entire franchise, and that's pretty much God of War 2. So let's move to 3. So God of War 2, again, it kept every fight unique from the first game, and even throughout all of the second game, each of the fights were pretty different from each other, and they're not repetitive at all. Like, they actually bring substance to each fight, so that's pretty cool. Shout out to Santa Monica for the good boss design there. I might need those. Ouch, damn, Kratos went balls out. Might need what, Bamba? Gulp. I don't know what Bamba needs. Alright, let's get the volume up. So, if you haven't played God of War 3, it starts with like madness. Like, you're in the middle of a giant war with the gods and the titans now. So it's gonna throw these giants at you, right? I mean, you're on a titan already, and you're gonna fight the gods. So this is just part 1 of Poseidon. I'm kind of gonna skim through this because it's just another giant fight, and basically you're fighting this boss, right? You're on Gaia's hand, and one thing that's cool about it, so is that Gaia's hand right now is like this on the mountain, right? Kratos is like here, the Hydra's like here. And one thing that's cool is that Gaia goes like this. So now you're like underneath the hand fighting the Hydra and you're climbing. So the boss is pretty dynamic, the stage. Yo, take your time, gamer. Fighting Zeus was a good fight? Yeah, I liked it. Glad I made it. Didn't want to miss it. Yo, thank you, Capt. So yeah, the dynamic of this stage changing is pretty good in this fight. I like it. Along with, like, you know, the Hydra, or I should say the Hippocampus, also changing form as you progress. So yeah, here's the climbing section. We're upside down now, and all is good. And then Gaia moves her hand again, and you're climbing in a different way now. You're climbing vertically rather than just like on a plane. So yeah, we got 2 climbing sections in this fight, and they're both different from each other. So that's another good usage of their mechanics. So yeah, like putting these like into words makes me realize how good these bosses are, bro. This is why I want to discuss these things. Just, you know, make a point about these games. So yeah, now you're back to being on foot, right? Magic iframes, all's good. And you got the first QTE again. And like I said in God of War 1, it's always the same button for the first QTE, which is good to get the player used to it. So again, this time it's just square. Rip that jaw off, Kratos. And another great thing God of War 3 does is the scale. Like, look how small we are, bro. You can't even see Kratos. Like, compared to these titans and giant gods. Like, this game makes you feel, like, very small. In the scale of, like, Olympus and its beasts. I like this part because it's like a little jump scare. It's like, yo, watch out. You're fighting Poseidon. Like, let me take this serious. And yeah, the hippocampy just changes over time a little bit, and you get some more button presses like QTE sort of things, and then the fight evolves into phase 2. Yeah, Bamba, like, it's pretty good design. Like, this is still unique from the past 2 games. Nothing like this was in God of War 1 and 2. So they're going crazy already.
You challenge me, mortal?
Look at this scaling.
Olympus? A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon. Leave the sea and face me.
Yup, tell him.
You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
What I like about this phase here, it's not the hardest thing, but it does introduce some new attacks with the lightning that he conducts.
I will leave no
And it just makes you, get used to dodging directly left, directly right, or directly up and directly down like that. Attack was coming in. So this just gets you into the rolling configuration, gets you used to directional rolling with the right stick, which is good design. You want to know how to dodge, obviously. This guy's using magic iframes instead of rolling, which is absolutely fine. And look at this like level geometry, bro. You're moving throughout or like alongside a Titan, mixing cutscene and gameplay. This is really good design. And you're just beating his ass. He's like yelling. Okay. Oh, you can hit him on the wall too? I didn't even know that. Well, barely, but anyway. There's so many phase changes in this fight. The fight keeps moving and it's very dynamic. And this is obviously the send-off of the fight. One of the coolest things I've seen in gaming right here. Like, look at that shot. That's crazy work. And anyway, this scene I'm not gonna watch it because I'll just skip right to the end of it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it yourself. Where Kratos kills Poseidon. PS3 with God of War 3. What I like about this section a lot, I was gonna skim over, but now I'm not. Is that it gives you a POV of being beaten by this man that we're playing as. It gives you Poseidon's point of view, bro. And it makes you feel like fear and like you could feel the tremble that this man Poseidon is feeling. You're literally getting a point of view shot of getting beaten up by this crazy bald guy. So this is another unique feature, right? Oh my gosh. I can't give Cinematic enough credit, bro, for keeping these bosses different from each other. Yo, 360. The L3R3 prompt to gouge out Poseidon's eyes. Peak, yeah. Yo, good to see you, 360. So the next mainline boss will be Hades, and I like this boss a lot because there is context to the Hades fight. If you played God of War Chains of Olympus, we kill Hades' wife, and you kill Hades' brother Poseidon right there. So there is some context to their relationship, and I like the way this fight starts. Hold on, let me mute the stream now because there's ads. And I like the way the fight starts because you start in the pitch black dark. And again, no other boss fight in this series has done this. And it's just keeping things fresh, right? It's keeping things nice and spooky for Hades too in hell. I like the start of this fight a lot. All hail Santa Monica Studio, yeah. All of these fights that we've been talking about are all unique from each other, which I'm really surprised about. So as you can see, this is a more grounded fight, and it's kind of like Dark Souls-y, where you gotta roll, you gotta watch out. And let me just say, the arena and the music of this fight is S tier, bro. Like, this is so good. Look at the walls. The walls are comprised of like countless bodies all mangled together, and the music makes you feel like you're at the bottom of the underworld in like the King of Hell's castle domain. Like, bro, it's really good music, atmosphere, level design, the colors on screen. Oh my gosh. Perfect boss fight in my opinion. Oh, I need my inhaler. I'm like wheezing. Absolutely amazing artwork. Yeah, bro, right? I also love the dynamic between the orange blades and the purple blades. It adds to a nice contrast of colors. Yo, Muhammad. What about Kratos goes back to Greece and wake up gods like Hermes to help him? Gods like Chirk and Helios in the new God of War game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their plan would be if they go back to Greece, but yeah, I know a lot of people have some ideas. So it's pretty cool fighting another god with, like, godlike blades. It's a nice parallel where you have the chain blades and so does he. And, you know, this boss fight I can't appreciate enough. It's just one of the best in the franchise, without a doubt. And this guy is taking it easy by just shooting him with the bow. Obviously, you can go up in his face, hit him. This guy's just kind of cheesing him. And the fight has, like, interlude periods of about, like, you know, this guy Hades trying to heal himself while you're chopping him up. Hermes is dead, yeah. Hermes is long gone. Yeah, I'm not sure who Kratos could help in Greece. I like this intermission stage as well. You got a few different things here while the fight progresses. Hades is getting mad, and you know, this guy is just really using the bow. Come on, brother. Stay up in his face like a man. Nice. And as you can see, the stage is falling apart. It's like we're kind of shattering Hades' like spirit or like ego here. We're bringing down his temple, and he himself is doing it too. We're not destroying the walls, he is. Now, that's pretty interesting. And yeah, the fight continues, and you enter this phase where you're like trying to take his weapon almost, or you're at least stopping him from taking your soul. Like the start of the fight as well. This is a good like tug of war phase you got here. You always feel like some sort of tension when playing this part. Yeah, peak boss fight, definitely. Like as a kid playing this part, it felt so intense, bro. And this is just where Kratos little bros him like yo, I'm gonna start playing with my food. That's what Kratos was thinking. Like, yo, you don't gotta go that hard, bro. What a beast. What a demon. Like, yo. Who are we playing as? God of War vs. God of Underworld having a tug of war? Yeah, that's peak. So anyway, you get new weapons during the fight, and, you know, it's gonna summon some undead dudes for you to test them on. But this dude, the way he bounces back out of the water, it's like a walrus out of the sea, bro. Like, look at that. You get some, like, brutality. Looking, Hades is looking disgusting now. With his true face shown, he don't care about nothing. He's like, give me my weapons back. And you can see the throne in the background. The fact that you can see his face now, like, his mask is off. He's been masked. Right? Masked off. And you can see the throne in the background. This is what Hades is all about. Look at his face and his mangled body, bro. It's disgusting. It's great bosses on an atmosphere. And the music too? Oh my gosh. Best God 3 fight was Hercules and Helios. Yeah, those are another two classic great fights. So yeah, basically you just take his weapons and you take his soul. So this is one of the best boss fights I've ever seen or played, actually. It feels amazing to fight Hades. Got a little QTE here, but it ain't hard. It's kind of slow. It's not like a confusing or stressful QTE. You just take his soul with his own weapon. So yeah, Kratos is like a tactical man. He has his strategies. Look at that shot. He's like taking his soul in. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, like his essence fading away. All the main gods are dead, including some demigods along the way. Right, right. Okay, Hades, Chimera, Helios. Helios is kind of a joke of a fight. You just ride a Cyclops after shooting him down, and then you QTE, and you just like decapitate him with your bare hands. Hermes. So what we got about Hermes, what I like is it keeps it unique by having like the speed factor come into play. Yo, Devil Joe. Yo, no way you're here, man. Yo, I love your channel, brother. Devil Joe. Yo, good to see you, man. Yo, it's going good. How are you, man? Yo, I've watched a few of your videos, Devil Joe. Props, man. So, like I said, it keeps it unique with the speed. I'm not really like the biggest fan of like, you know, the speed gimmick that Hermes has, but it feels good to beat him up. You know, it feels good to just beat Kratos and destroy everyone in this game. But we'll skip it. You know, you get a QTE at the end like always. We'll see it. Oh, we missed it. I want to see that scene. It pays off after this guy slapping you a bunch of times. Bro, the way Kratos slams him into the wall right there. Videos was an execution, not even a fight. Yeah. Thanks, my dude. Glad you liked them vids, bro. Hey, thanks, man. Bro, the slow walk right now on Hermes is crazy. Oh, the bone just dangling. This is really like, bro, God of War 3 was so brutal. Like, sure, God of War 1 and 2 were, but like, this is a new level. Yeah, man, Hermes, or Helios to Hermes, oh, that was brutal. Alright, we got Hercules next. So, one thing I like about Hercules, the dynamic between him and Kratos, you know, they're like, I think stepbrothers? I don't know if they're brothers, but I know they're like related through Zeus's blood, right? And you kind of put these like two and two together in this fight, which I like. And it's like, it feels like a brotherly battle. Like, Hercules is not holding back, and neither is Kratos. Zeus, your son has returned. Yeah. Like, look at this stare down. Kratos is really the underdog, bro. Hello. He's always the underdog.
Brother, this is not between us.
Miss God of War 3, me too, bro. I gotta replay it again soon.
You were always Zeus's.
There's still a few gods in Greece, but Greece got destroyed in 3. The other gods fled in fear of Ghost of Sparta's wrath. They exiled themselves into hiding. That's pretty cool. Like, you know, maybe they did. Like,
think about it,
I know Artemis survived, right? And who else survived? What's her name in this game? Aphrodite. Well, like, you know, it's kind of like a joke, right? I want to see what's the case with what's up with the gods who survived. I didn't like the Poseidon fight, not gonna lie. Really? I'm surprised to hear that. When is the Aphrodite boss fight coming up? Soon. Like one of the best fights. Hercules' half-brother, I think? Yeah, I think so. The only brother Kratos valued was Deimos. Right, correct. Yeah, we love Deimos.
This time I will destroy you.
Oh, and Apollo, yes. However, we get Apollo's bow in this game, but, you know, the guy who had it was, like, not Apollo.
You aspire to be an Olympian, yet there reigns in you.
Kratos really little bros Hercules, even though, like, their size dynamic is so contrasted. Yo, the Damn Harsh, and in between stream, Pro is earning good. Oh, thanks, Damn Harsh, thanks, man. Appreciate you watching. So, one aspect of this fight that I do like is the walls, right? You got the spikes on the walls, and you could grab enemies and run them into the walls, and you do the same thing to Hercules eventually. So you're taking advantage of the environment in the arena, which I like. This is a good thing. Let's skip a little bit to when he pulls up. Alright, come on, Hercules, where you at? Here he comes. He's like, Mama, give me my gloves. He puts his big gloves on. Alright, let's see Hercules pull up. I'll take care of him myself. Like, bro. The way he punches the dudes down. Alright, so now you have the brute, you have the tank Hercules, and all these minions, right? But you could also use these minions to your advantage by running into Hercules with them. It actually deals a nice amount of damage. But this guy, okay, see, he did it once, right? So yeah, you could like ram enemies into Hercules for some nice damage. And Hercules also has AoE attacks where he punches the floor and it does a shockwave. So you have to be careful of that. You have to not, you know, get hit by too many of them. Hold up, let's see the damage. Let's see the sauce, Kratos. Oh, you got a nice clash with Hercules. I forgot about that. Ooh, like, yo, Kratos was really on some like testosterone like boosting stuff in this game, bro. He's just yelling the whole time. Get kicked in the face. So yeah, obviously now Hercules is getting weaker, his armor is falling off, his defense is lowering. Yo, Sunset, good to see you, bro. Great boss fight. Hercules slowly losing his armor and gauntlet. Yeah, I like that dynamic, right? Alright, let's get to the next phase. Okay, that's one of Hercules' ground slams. That was crazy. Okay, and now, since his armor is kind of broken, he's going to be playing very defensive. Like, as you can see, he's blocking these arrows that Kratos is shooting at him, and you're kind of forced to approach him close up now, and it makes the fight harder. Now you have to avoid being grabbed and hit with AoEs. So I like this third phase kind of transition. He can parry you as well with a push like that. Fun fact, Hercules was played by Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules in the TV show Xena. Yeah, I heard about that. This is like the Hercules voice actor, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, once you get used to approaching him right, another cool thing about God of War 3 is Kratos is always taking the enemy's weapon and using it against them. So yeah, here's Hercules' turn. Ooh, bro stabbed him in like almost the bicep or the tricep. I was like in between. Like, bro, Kratos is so tough for that. Okay, great. We got a Fortnite ad as I'm trying to break down this boss fight. Alright, had to mute that audio. She had the absolute funniest game of Rainbow Six Siege. We lost 4-0, but it was so dang funny. Nice. That's good. You had a good time. Using the Wings AVG? Yeah. Nothing beats Web of Shadows. That game had the best symbiote suit gameplay-wise. Really? I've seen Web of Shadows gameplay, and it looks good. But I've never played it myself, so I don't really know. Yeah, Web of Shadows, I heard, is also very good. Alright, let's get this out of here. Get out of my face, lady. Alright, we're back to peak. The final phase of the Hercules fight. So yeah, now you can just start beating him up with the gauntlets, but he can still grab you, so you gotta watch out. I like how masculine and unhinged Hercules looks right now without his gloves. He looks like an ape running at you. Like, sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like he lost his pride as a warrior, and now he's just barehanded. Just this is his like naked, what would you call it? Arsenal here. He's just left with his fists, and that's it. We took his shiny pride away. This guy's like, all right, there you go. Achilles could have won this fight when he blinds Kratos, but he never got underestimate Kratos so much. Yeah, man, they do. Bro lost his dignity. Yeah, bro, no more shiny armor for this boy. Yo, Mr. Jiggles, have a great night, brother. Good stuff as always. Yo, thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Oh, that hurts my back every time I hear that. Like the way he just lands his spine on that railing. Alright, let's see the end of the fight. Yeah, be spamming that grab, yeah. Alright, let's see the end, brother. Alright, do I have to skip one more? No. Ow. Like, hear his back crack after that. This right here was referenced in Final Fantasy 16, by the way, in Titan's boss fight, or Kupka's boss fight. This makes you feel like a badass, by the way. This moment right here is one of the coolest moments. Like, bro, you are a madman. Just slam it down back at him. Oh my gosh. Hit him with the beat down. Uh-oh. You better press that button fast, dude. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Alright. Hercules' reign is no more. We took his armor. We took his weapons. His ego is destroyed. And so was his face. Okay? Next. Play Web of Shadows in any way you can, man. You won't regret it. Yeah, that's... I've heard it's good. Okay, Kronos, I'm sort of going to skim through because it's sort of like... it's sort of like a minion fight along with, like, moving across Kronos as a stage. And, you know, obviously the scale is ginormous. This is the biggest thing Kratos has fought. And there's a few strength feats as well, like where Kronos is trying to crush him like this, and Kratos is, like, right there in the between his fingers, and this dude Kratos is just like overpowering him. Like, there's a lot of cool feats in this fight. It's mechanically not that impressive of a fight, but visually, sure, right? Like, this dude Kratos is the size of an ant. Yo, Bleach fan back when Kratos was merciless, yeah. And what's cool is you can see Pandora's Temple from God of War 1 here. And there's like some Easter eggs. You can see a few things there. Yeah, up in his face, yeah. So like I said, also a cool thing in the background is you can see the temple of, like, you know, right now in the background, you can sort of see an area you were at earlier where you look off into the distance and there's a book and it tells you the pits of Tartarus, like, oh, like, it spans the entire, like, world or something. But if you see that ledge back there, right at the corner of my face cam, you were literally there as Kratos before, and now you're where you were looking into the view is where we are now fighting Kronos, which is cool. It all comes back around. Kratos should have beaten Thor with Mjolnir just like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like using enemy's weapon against them, right? Kronos is an entire level in this fight. Yeah, he's like the stage as well. It's the Savior fight, but better. Yeah, Savior, like, back when Kratos was allowed to be aggressively masculine. Yeah. Like, he doesn't get to shine like that too much in the newer games. Only, like, very, very, very rarely. Yo, the Devil Joe is here. Yeah, right? Pretty cool. Like I said, Kronos is, like, the stage of this fight. And he hits you with a few things. You, like, rip his nail off, which is disgusting. It's, like, very, like, morbid. Looking at it. We'll look at it real quick. We'll get a nice dosage of gross nail ripping. Ugh. Like, that's gnarly. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll keep moving along. And again, you just climb Kronos, and you kind of like hit this weak point at his belly button, you know, start throwing hands at his stomach. And basically, it allows Kratos to get the upper hand of him with this stone, right? And Kronos eventually eats him, and once you break out... By the way, this is good boss design, you know, or unique boss design by being eaten by Kronos himself. Like, bro, when was the last time you were eaten by a Titan, and you have to, like, ride down his esophagus and escape? You know what I mean? It's a memorable fight. Break out of his intestines. Grandpa getting his nails done by his bald grandson. Wholesome. Yeah. That's what we were just seeing. Like, bro took out a turd from his intestines. Like, ah, yes, just what I needed. That's crazy. Yeah, this is the end of the fight. You know, you feel epic. You feel really small and compared to this titan, and it's a good fight. You know, the scaling key is really high in this game. Yeah, you're fighting things way bigger than Kratos. That's crazy, bro. Imagine the sheer scale, the sheer scale of Kronos' turds. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's like an Easter egg. You can see like some of the puzzles in God of War 1. Like you can see a man carrying a ball on his back, like right in the middle of the temple there. And on the back side of the temple, you can hardly see the statue of Hades. Fastest fight was just sad. Yeah. Was Kronos bigger than Thamor? Definitely. I think Kronos was bigger than Thamor. Thamor looks bigger for me. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, we'll skip this part. It's like, we don't need to see that. Okay, Scorpius we're going to also skip because that's just like not that important. Cerberus encounter and Zeus. So the Zeus fight's really long. I'm not going to really delve too much into it, but what I do like is this how it begins. Begins with a 2D fight, and oh great, another ad. But yeah, what I do like about the Zeus fight is that it begins on a 2D scale. So you have Zeus here, Kratos here, or I should say Kratos here, Zeus here, and you know you're clashing left and right. They throw each other around off the walls, and it's really cool, right? Believe Kronos is bigger than, yeah, I think so. The Pandora Temple level cut. Oh yeah, there's some cut content there. Nada, by the size of his head alone, Kronos must be at least 3 times the size of Thamor. Yeah, Thamor is definitely a little smaller. 2D fight was a really cool shift. The OC was fire as well. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's like the first 2D fight they've done. Actually, no, it wasn't. They also done the a boss that they also skipped over in the recent video. The last Spartan, like the last Spartan Kratos fights or whatever. That's another 2D fight. I just realized. It's a nice like homage to that design with this. So yeah, you know, you get the 2D section. It's really good. I like it a lot. They're throwing each other around. It's like a manly brawl. Father and son. Look at that like anime clash. The camera shake there when Kratos runs is crazy. Yo, welcome back, gamer. Back from Thai is nice. So yeah, the 2D design I'm a big fan of for this fight. In the first phase, and then what was second phase? Oh yeah, second phase is outside. It kind of just transitions into a cutscene with Gaia, and then you go into Gaia, fight Zeus in there, and it's kind of like reminiscent of the clone fight from God of War 1, where Zeus summons clones of himself, and you have to defeat them. But it's not that bad. I think the clone fight's a bit cooler. But yeah, this is still a good fight. Makes you really feel like you're at the finale because you were in Gaia's heart chamber in this room in the beginning, and now you're back at the end. So it's a nice duality there, like beginning to end. And this QTE session is one of the best I've ever played. The end QTE for Zeus is crazy, man. This is so intense, this part. Thamor's head looks bigger, but I may be wrong. I'll pay attention when I replay 2018, sure. The fight inside Gaia's heart was cool, yeah. The cool camera angles, bro, yeah. Bro, this part is intense as hell playing it. So you do not want to miss these QTEs, bro. Or you're gonna like feel like you just wasted your entire journey. That's how this part makes you feel. Like you do not want to die now. Like come this far, bro. Probably their dimension are similar, but yeah, Kronos is bigger. Not 3 times bigger, but probably very bigger. Very much. Yeah, he's definitely a little bigger. Yeah, this QT was peak. Like, bro, this is what everything has led up to. From God of War 1 to 3, this moment right here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Kratos at his finest. Yeah. God of War 3 Zeus fight. Yes, sir. So yeah, 2 birds and 1 stone right there, right? But too bad Zeus is still alive. And it adds that whole, like, fear Kratos dynamic where some storytelling comes into play where Kratos has to sort of forgive himself for what he's done. And, you know, just finish what he started, honestly. Like, that's how I interpret this part, right? You're like, Kratos is surrounded in the fear of the gods that Zeus has had. And through it, Pandora's flame and guidance is what helps Kratos overcome it, right? And helps forgive himself quite a bit. Bro, the fights against Zeus in God of War 2 and 3 were epic. Yeah, right? Like, the Zeus fights really were very good. Makes you feel like you're at the end of the game. Wait, this is the best part. Listen to the voices. Yeah, I like the audio design here. It's like cryptic and like also hopeful. Not his finest, but yeah, one shade of his going balls out rage mode. Yeah. Not Kratos' finest moment. Not his most dandiest evening, but definitely one shade of Kratos. So yeah, you guys get it. It's just him like forgiving himself with the help of Pandora and her guidance, and then you come back and you get this awesome first-person POV shot. Kratos with blue eyes there, and it's just epic, you know. First-person Kratos. It's a cool thought, cool spin to throw on things for the finale, and yeah, why not finish it with something cool like that, you know? Like his balanced personality, that's how a god should be. But all good, that's my opinion, yeah. I know, me too. Kratos' development as a character, it goes pretty far. So yeah, what I've discussed so far for the past hour and 30 minutes has been God of War 1, 2, and 3, boss design, how the boss impacts the player, and what kind of geometry the fights kind of have, and you know, the visualizations of the fights and the boss designs. And ending it with something like this is perfect in my opinion. Like, say when you're a gamer and you're playing God of War 1 and you're like, oh boy, or like you just played God of War 2 and you finish the game and you're like, oh boy, I wonder how Kratos is going to fight Zeus at the end. What's really nice of Santa Monica to do is to throw our expectations out the window and just give us a first-person point of view, like boxing or Kratos beatdown on Zeus. And again, this kind of goes back to the beginning of the game, where Kratos, you get the first person of Poseidon, the first-person point of view of Poseidon, as Kratos beating him up. And now this is a nice parallel. We get the first-person POV of Kratos beating up Zeus in return, right? So it's a nice parallel again from beginning to end, which is sort of a theme I've been noticing in these Greek games. Punching the evils out of Zeus, yeah. Did you two notice that in this moment? The fear, all negativity Zeus had inside of him? Get out of him, yeah. Right. So I wouldn't expect this if I played God of War 2 and I'm like, oh, how is Kratos gonna beat Zeus? Oh, he's gonna beat him in a first-person point of view punching session? Mash the button as fast as you can? Ah, I see. Kratos didn't have to finish off Zeus, the evil clearly left his body. Yeah, I mean, you get what you had coming. Now you get to be Kratos. Yeah. That's a very nice spin. Kratos need a helmet. Or Zeus needs a helmet after that one, bro. So yeah, that's the Greek trilogy for you. Oh, this one only goes over 2018 bosses. So, okay, now we're on to the Norse era, right? And this is where things change pretty drastically. Um, so we go from like, pulled back camera angles. We got Kratos' character design being white and red, being quite significant in the framing of boss fights and how we can notice where the player is. We won't lose track of like what's on screen. And now that we're in the Norse era, we have the camera that's much closer to Kratos, and we have bosses that aren't going to be as large and godlike, right? They're going to be more like eye level to Kratos and sort of not as menacing appearing. So things are going to change quite a bit, right? That's the thing, Bleach. The whole trilogy is a massive corruption arc for my boy Kratos. A classic Greek tragedy, yeah. It is a Greek tragedy, and I like that. It's what I think they were aiming for in the long run. Or glass cover, bloodstains, yeah. Could use some goggles, you don't want to get blood in your eyes. There we are, chill Kratos, yeah. The deer boss, let's go. one of my favorites. Sunset, only reason being is because Kratos had the thirst for revenge and not realizing the troubles he's causing trying to kill Zeus. Well, that's one aspect, right? You also have the tragedy of it, or one of the tragedies of Kratos losing his family, right? So that's where it all began. Yeah, very grounded, yeah, Bamba. This is where the grounded gameplay sort of begins. The boy is the final boss. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, Bleach Bro is so consumed by vengeance. W story though, yeah. That's Kratos' redemption. Deep Bomb. This is where I started too. So happy to get introduced with this side of Kratos. Yeah, this is when Kratos was feeling chill. Okay, yeah, we can skip this. So what's nice about the first boss in 2018 is that it sort of contrasts Atreus getting his first kill. It's his first time going hunting with his father. Things are new. This is like, he's probably nervous, right? He just killed his first deer. You didn't want to. And now we have to fight this weird, grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. Like, bro. Kratos is like, oh, I see. Like, we have a little errand. An extra errand to run, boy. And it's just, like, unexpected. It's not really that deep. It's kind of like this troll was in the woods, but now the stave is broken, so you gotta fight him, right? As you can see here, wow, what a contrast, or what a difference between the Greek games and the Norse games right now. This is like embarrassing. There's not too much to delve into about this boss and its mechanics. You just have to get used to dodging and throwing the axe, which is okay. So now we get the Baldur fight, and the Baldur fight is it really sets the tone for the game because it sets up these characters in a way where Baldur's hunting Kratos, even though, like, he thinks Kratos is a giant. It throws your expectations off. We're not ready to know all this lore about the giants and the gods. And it just comes up to our front door and punches Kratos in the face, right? And
you're definitely the one.
when you're playing this for the first time, it's like, yo, you don't want to see what Kratos can do, bro. Like, who is this stranger fool, like, knocking at the door of this god killer?
Already know the answer to that.
And it's like funny seeing Kratos get slapped and then Baldur gets like punched in the face, right? But this sets the tone for like the Norse game because
Here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened.
this is sort of
so much-
like, I'm kind of rambling right now, but this confrontation between Baldur and Kratos and their dialogue is sort of like, hear me out. I'm gonna say this resembles, or this could be used as like an allegory of like what the Norse games are, right? Like Kratos being confronted by his past and overcoming it, and sort of dealing with the repercussions of being a god killer and moving to these new lands filled with other gods. He's going to be confronted by them, and he's going to have to pay the price of what he's done in the past. And Baldur confronting him here with this attitude, thinking he's a giant. Baldur has good reason, like, I guess. I mean, like, Kratos is in Midgard. Baldur's like, yo, you're the last giant here.
better than us.
And yeah, Kratos needs to get used to dealing with what he's got to deal with now.
You hide out here.
Yeah, SAVG and then the punch. Like, hello, Kratos, wake up. Yeah, it's like a call out to Kratos. Like, yo, you're in a new
Do not want this fight.
pantheon, bro. Wake up. Don't get too comfy.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it wasn't until too late he realized what he's become. When he's done, something he's killing his family in God of War 1. Yeah.
You.
Yo, Paulie D, leave
That
my... Oh. Baldur and Kratos splitting mountains by pushing each other is cinema. It's like a Dragon Ball Z moment. Yeah, it is 360. Good thing Kratos got a chance to hold them one last time in between the world. Or in the between world. But I think it'd also be good if Kratos had the same moment with Zeus to hug him. Forgive me, father. I know there's a cut dialogue of Zeus like saying, forgive me, Kratos, or something like, I'm sorry. So yeah, I get where Bleach is coming from. So this fight is just like a wake-up call. It's kind of hard for me to dive into the depths of this fight, other than talking about the dialogue, because the fight is just like a wake-up call to Kratos, and you know, you get to use your Spartan Rage for the first time. It's like Kratos wasn't expecting this fight, and it's just a wake-up call, right? Bring that rage back, my boy. Ooh, punch him in the face. And a cool nod in this fight is that stone right there like foreshadows the Jotunheim mural. So yeah, there's not much to talk about in this fight, honestly. Like 360 said, them clashing, splitting the mountains right here makes it look like Dragon Ball. I like this aspect. Sounds like getting comboed. Yeah. So yeah, it's got some pretty cool feats here and strength and whatnot, but you know, not too much else to say, right? Taking advantage of this single camera system. Fire Troll, not really much depth there. Fire Troll again, first Ogre. I'll talk about this real quick. One thing I heard about this fight recently is all the dialogue from like this Ogre and Jotunheim were translated. And he's basically, what the Ogre says right here is like you smell like a god or something. Like, what are you doing here? And then Atreus is like, "Ugh," with the knife. Like, what are you doing here? So yeah, there's like some, you know, translations coming in here, which is cool for the Norse stuff. Soul Eater, no need to dive into that. Dark Elf King, no need. Frost Troll, no need. See, the thing is, like, there's a lot of fights we don't need to delve into. Okay, the dragon and the mountain fight. Hey Spartans, hope everyone is doing wonderful. Like the breakdown of the lore, all about it, man. Yo, thanks, Paulie. Thanks, bro. Baldur got his issues too, so understandable. Yeah, Baldur, he's a conflicted man. So the dragon fight kind of brings back the scale of the Greek saga. This fight almost reminds me of the Minotaur from God of War 1 that we discussed. Pandora's Guardian. And it also reminds me of the Hydra a little bit from God of War 1. You know, you got this giant beast with a big mouth shooting stuff at you. And, you know, it transitions into a nice phase after this. This part we don't really need to dive into because it's just setting the stage. You know, you're in the middle of the mountain elevator and now you're trapped here. You know, it kind of sets like Kratos up for incoming battle. And this I like, this moment here I like because it gives Atreus a chance to shine for his father for one of the first times. Atreus gets to be useful to his dad, and you know,
Find an angle.
it's a good feeling for Atreus and his character. It's nice to see. Yo, Marv, we start off a new week with AVG post VGA. Yeah. Yo, good to see you, Marv. Yeah, Sunday night stream for me. And you know, Kratos does his thing here with the dragon. You go in its mouth like the Hydra, which is cool. Another callback. God of War 1, right? Exactly, this dragon like the Hydra inside the boat. Yeah. Especially right here, because you go in the dragon's mouth just like you went in the Hydra's mouth. Like, this is a callback right here if I've ever seen one, right? This time he's holding up with one arm, not even two. In God of War 1 it was two. In this game it's just chopping away. Look at that, my boy got stronger. Stronger with age. Okay, so now this part, I'm not really a fan of this part too much, but it's not that bad. You just gotta throw those crystals into his mouth when he shoots lightning, and it'll stun him. And I think it's okay boss design. It's a little bit generic for me, but you know, I'm gonna give it its credit. You know, Kratos taking down a dragon, you know, it's cool. But what I do really like is the end of the fight. With Kratos, like, you know, yelling to Atreus, "No, boy!" And, you know, Atreus gets another moment to shine. And this brings back vibes to, like, God of War 3 and, like, God of War 1 when Kratos took down the Hydra. Right here. Oddly nostalgic. A little mashing section there. I like that QTE. So you get that, and then you get this cold shot at the end. This right here reminds you of the ending of the Hydra fight, when the Hydra's mouth is just wide open. Kratos stands there just like this. This has got to be a callback to that. The Hydra moment from God of War 1. One of the best moments in the game. Chills, yeah.
Wow.
The way bro just took down that dragon. I got a question for you, NABG Sunset. Kratos went to rip Baldur's head off or crush it, his internal organs without the arrow, and that have killed him. Maybe he could regenerate. I don't really know. I don't know how it works. Okay, Froststone. So yeah, that's a nice callback. Okay, now we got Magni and Modi. Now Baldur's blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical. Yeah, maybe he could heal or something. I don't know. Not sure. Nothing cooler than that happened in Ragnarok, by the way. I think one of the things that gets up there in Ragnarok is like Kratos and Thor's like clash at the end of the game, but that's like kind of it. And like maybe a little bit of the Garm fight. I don't know.
We make a piece of
Dude is just on the powerlifting mode, got his food in the bag, yeah. Kratos like with the one arm in his mouth. He can't go inside his mouth. Yeah, right at the end. Soundtrack ending on the slam of the dragon. Right.
The All-Father demands it. No.
He's flexing the aura farming moment. Yeah. He's not Majin Buu.
This fight is mine.
Hey man, we don't know that. Maybe he is. All we know is that Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical. Yeah, exactly. That's all we know. It's hard to say. So this is like the first duo boss fight I think in the franchise. Hold on, let me think about that. No, never mind. The other duo fight was the Sisters of Fate, right? I'm thinking if there were any other duo fights. I don't think so though. So yeah, the Sisters of Fate as a duo fight, and now Magni and Modi. And what I like about this fight a lot is the how Magni and Modi complement each other during the encounter as you're fighting them. Like Magni will go for Kratos and Modi will go for Atreus, or vice versa. And yeah, it's pretty balanced. Even though you have to watch out, you have to help Atreus too. It's a good fight in my opinion. And it's nothing too crazy, but each phase that they go through has this interlude section where they talk about like Mimir, they talk about Kratos, they talk about Faye. I like the dialogue here. It's good. And each phase that they enter has a nice transitional move, and each phase has also a different, semi-different move set, which is pretty good.
Calm yourself, boy.
Like this phase starts with that move right there, where they throw the hammer or whatever. And then the third phase will begin with like a launching or like a throw move, I believe. Let's see if they do it. Oh yeah, there's the throw. So you can actually knock Modi out of the air right there.
Boy, stay focused.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this fight's not bad if you know what you're doing. It's a good fight in my opinion, and Kratos ends it with killing Magni, right? Kratos got rage baited by a your mom joke. He did. I can't blame him, bro. He's like, what, 11 or something? So, yeah, look at Big Magni getting taken out.
How did you?
Oh, man.
You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
You're next! Like, shoot him. Get him. I like Atreus for that. He's on demon timing. Okay. So now we have the Bridge Keeper. It's just a variation of the troll, and I like the way Kratos takes him down, and you see Zeus after, which is pretty cool. You got 2 trolls, and then you got Sigrun. We can talk about the Valkyries a little bit. You know, they're kind of like the Berserkers in Ragnarok, where they vary for each individual one that have a unique skill set, sort of, I guess you could say. It's the same moves, but like there's some unique aspects to the Valkyries and the Berserkers, each to their own. And I like the Valkyries because, you know, it gives you stuff to do. It adds a lot of lore. And for the final Baldur fight, what can I say about this? It does add some reflection of Kratos' character, telling Baldur like this, where he's like, "This path you walk, vengeance. Like, you will find no peace, I know." Like, it sort of adds reflection to Kratos, where he knows what Baldur's going through. Like, he might not know all the details, but he know he's Baldur's son. I mean, Freya's son. And they have a tragic sort of relationship. And Kratos is like, yo, you gotta chill out, bro. Like, don't be doing this, man.
I don't need you at all.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do.
This path you walk, vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
Like, yo, you gotta calm down, Baldur. Yeah, I like that little character dynamic. Yeah, he did warn him though. Yeah, I like that.
But family.
Obviously, Baldur is a stubborn guy. He just wants to kill his mom. Like, yo, chill, bro. Who are you trying to do that? And this fight is okay. Like, there's not too much to say about it other than Atreus getting hurt, and it's like it throws you off. And it's like, yo, did boy just like start internally bleeding? But then it's like this crazy moment with Baldur, like, and his you know, his moment, his character moment here, where Baldur kind of peaks with madness, and now he can feel everything again. So the fight transitions a bunch of times. Baldur is going insane, and then you just beat his ass at the end, bro. At the end, it's so fun. Like, you start cooking this boy with Atreus. Look at this God of War 3 grapple right here. I like this. This is a really good moment. Bro, I'm gonna run that back. Look at the slow-mo. Father and son packing up Baldur. Cinema, yeah. Look at the slow-mo slam, bro. Oh my gosh. And now, as he's throwing fists at his face, just imagine the sharp edges of the gauntlets on Kratos' knuckles slamming into Baldur, shredding him up, bro. Oh my god, it's so gnarly. It's a bloody scene, bro. That grab, though, yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, look how bloody the beatdown is. Oh my gosh. Oof, don't stop. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the giant Thamor. It's a good stage. So yeah, that's pretty much that. You know, I won't talk too much more about that. Now we got one more game. Let's see. Ragnarok. All bosses. We got one more game to discuss. It's about to be 2 hours, and we've just been talking the whole time, bro. Because Kratos cares about Freya's emotion as a mother. He gave him a chance, like, dude, just chill or be my guest. Yeah, he does. God 2018 looks so good. I realize it's all bloom. Yeah. I know what you mean. Sometimes, like, there's a lot of bloom in the game, a little bit here and there. Jormungandr with the assist. Yeah, I like Jormungandr in that fight. He's cool. Son and father bullying enemy. Yeah, the choke slam exactly. I've memorized that punch pattern Kratos does there. Yeah, like, who. Like he just keeps going. This is after the mistletoe shot, so Balder felt all of it. Yeah, we just discussed how he was feeling pain. So, let's see. We'll go to this guy's video. Alright, don't copyright me, bro. Please. Alright. So he's using a Berserker build. Okay. So, the first fight, we got Bjorn. We got Atreus as a bear. And this fight actually mirrors something that I realized earlier today. What did it mirror, though? There was something that I had in mind. Yeah, El Gato. What did this mirror? It did mirror something from, like, the previous games. I forgot what it was, though. I had a great idea earlier, and now I don't remember it. It was about this fight, though. Anyway, you're fighting your family member, and this is exactly the opposite of what Kratos wants. Oh, you know what this does mirror? I'll tell you. This fight mirrors, in my opinion, right? If you've played God of War Ghost of Sparta, I skipped out on this game and the boss breakdown, right? But anyway. If you have seen or played God of War Ghost of Sparta, you would know that Kratos has to fight his mother in that game because she gets transformed into a beast when she, like, tells him about that Zeus is his father or something, right? So, right now, Kratos is fighting his family member and he's unaware because of the monstrous form that they're in. And it's the same case with Kratos fighting his mom from God of War Ghost of Sparta. So I think this is a cool callback, right? I noticed that earlier today and wanted to mention that. So yeah, we got Bjorn, you know, Kratos takes him out. And like in realization, okay, they didn't even show it, but Kratos realizes this was Atreus and he's like, oh shit, like, let me not. I think they skip it in this video though. Ghost of Sparta was grim, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a dark game. And like it has to do with Kratos' bloodline. Oh, maybe they didn't skip out? So yeah, you know, you find out it's Atreus and it's like a crazy moment. And then now you got Thor. So this Thor fight also mirrors the Balder fight by sending Kratos flying out of his house, or in front of it at least. And it kind of puts Kratos in a spot again, kind of like Balder did, where like, yo, what are you doing in this realm? Thor knows more about Kratos than Balder did. So Thor's yapping. He's like, yo, where are your blades? Take him out. I like this for Kratos because it's like, you know, where's the God Killer, right? Where's that mean guy that you used to be? And, you know, we've all seen this fight a million times. I always play it on stream. You know, Kratos gets knocked out or dies, however you want to interpret it in this fight. And again, it's another wake-up call. There was a part where you have to kick a bunch of dogs into an incinerator. Damn, it goes to Sparta? That's crazy. Yeah, you know, you guys know this fight already. It's like, we've seen it so many times. But, anyway. It's cooler than the Balder fights, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the Thor 1 fight. And it ends with Kratos getting mad and just punching Thor in the jaw, sending him flying all dizzy and stuff. Thor was fanboying so hard. He was. He's like, yo, where are your blades at?
My sons,
Let me see that. God, killer. He was excited to meet Kratos. And yeah, you know, Kratos show him who he once was for a moment there. And then yeah, then you got the Huntress, so we don't need to discuss that. The Dreki's good. Alva, see these bosses aren't that impactful. Okay, however, we got Vanadis. LMAO 360. Please show me, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah. Thor is like a fanboy. God of War 3 Kratos would have turned Atreus into a winter jacket. Okay. So now we got Vanadis, and obviously, you know, if you've played enough of God of War 2018, you're gonna probably recognize that this is Freya right now. So like, it's supposed to subvert your expectations a little bit, kind of supposed to throw you off. But you know, it's Freya, and this is the first boss fight it's the first time we actually fight her, which is cool. You know, we don't like to fight our friends, but sometimes it happens. And, you know, whatever, right? It's a good fight. Tries to subvert your expectations, right? Now, we also have Nidhogg. Nidhogg is a big reference to the Hydra in God of War 1. Because of the way it moves kind of like a snake. And it's got like a giant mouth, like, you know what I mean? It's a nice callback. She's a Vanadis nuts. Oh.
Damn nuts.
Yeah.
That's how he did it.
Okay. So there's a few homages to the Hydra fight, like with Kratos using the blades to drag him out. You know, kind of like how we did to the Hydra. Just like that, right? And the fight transitions pretty well. I do like oh great, the Freya moments the fight has. Okay, let me see what you said. Nidhogg felt perfect in my opinion. Yeah, that was a good mid-game boss fight. Like, what else could you ask for in like the middle of the game, really? Other than Garm, right? Okay, back to business. So yeah, the mid-phase transitions are pretty good. Yo, Clover, this creature. Is it Odin's? Yo, good to see you, Clover. We're like nearing the end of the discussion. So yeah, you get the Nidhogg fights. The fight keeps moving around, which is good. I like the music and the way the stage moves around. It got you like, you know, looking different directions. Nidhogg is climbing trees, slithering down, throwing projectiles at you. It's a pretty good fight. And it reminds me a little bit of the Theseus fight as well, with the projectiles. Theseus from God of War 2. And, you know, it's alright. Uses the environment. It's pretty good. One of the better fights in the game. Skip to the end. See how they finish the fight. Yo, MLX, yo. Welcome, bro. I like the dynamic between Kratos and Freya here. And look at this. This is straight from God of War 1, bro. You saw the way Kratos was pulling with his blades with his bag leaned back? That's the same angle he was at when he was finishing the Hydra. He's like, ah yes, I'm feeling nostalgic. And yeah. Sort of like, feels like when the Hydra dies too. Nidhogg was a really nice fight, not as crazy as hype as Haraldsvir. Can't even say that. But still sick. Oh, the dragon fight from 2018. Yeah, I don't know. I like Nidhogg. Definitely undervalued boss fight. Great boss. Yeah, Polly, yeah. So next, obviously, we have Garm. And this is like the biggest boss in the game. Like, you know, scale-wise. This is what you're up against. I do like this fight. And, you know, it's cool because the wolf, like... Let's just play the fight. It puts things on a scale where Kratos feels pretty small. But you'll see. Kratos gets like dragged around quite a bit, and the arena is giant. The parries feel good here, and I like dodging this move right here. That move to dodge feels really good. You can even parry it with the Blade of Olympus. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm a good player. I'm not ready to show me mastery. Send me a video? Ah, I see. I'll check it after this. Hey man, you won't know until you try though, you know? Alright, so I'm kind of skipping over this fight. Like, it's nothing too crazy. The boss design is cool. Like, it gets you thrown around a little bit. You know, it's supposed to be the colossal fight for this game. And, it does a nice job, I think. I don't know what else to say about this fight. Because it's nothing too, like, interesting or, Oh, okay, what I will mention is that once you defeat Garm, you have a little section where you have to run around and dodge, and you have to uh like I don't know what the word is, but you just gotta watch out for Garm as you're running away from him. Yeah, this dude was fighting with max stats. Yeah, he was. So the next fight, I'm just gonna, you know, skip the rest of this Garm fight. It's nothing too much to talk about. Is Heimdall. Now the boss design is Heimdall is really good because this is essentially the Hermes fight in this game. For Hermes, he was pissing Kratos off. He was being annoying, running around slapping him, calling him names, running around Greece. Heimdall is just, he talks trash, he talks bad about Atreus, he talks bad about Freya, he makes fun of Kratos, and essentially he's just Hermes, right? And you get to beat his ass. Realm Shift doesn't work on this guy, which is a cool nod to his powers. You can't slow down time really. Okay, he just one-shotted that. And, you know, Kratos gets his, you know, he gets a little pissed in the fight. You gotta, like, throw hands. And what I like for Kratos is, like, he puts Heimdall in his place here with the spear stab into his shoulder. Hit Heimdall with the impaling thrust. Oh yeah. And yeah, Kratos puts him in his place in the end, right? This is where we see Kratos go crazy, get his anger back for a moment in the newer games. This is the moment. Heimdall's second phase is pretty good too, where you can actually use weapons against him rather than just the spear. And it adds more combat possibilities to the fight, which is good, rather than leaving it limited to the spear. I told Heimdall he is sunshine. Yeah, scum. Yeah, this guy is scum. Yo, Cyber. Yo, good to see you, bro. Welcome, Cyber. Heimdall was stepping on Kratos' head. He had to go. Yeah, bro. He he put his dirty Jordans on Kratos' head. Like, yo, get your like dusty shoes off my face. Oh, and Hist and Miss is another duo fight. Okay, I forgot about this fight. What's your username, bro? I'll put my PlayStation username in the chat if you guys want to add me. That's my username on PlayStation. Kratos really tries to not lose it fighting Heimdall, but bro just kept pushing until Kratos pushed back. Yeah. Like, bro, one pushback, and that's all that it took. So yeah, there's another duo fight, like Magni and Modi, sort of, but this time you got the Valkyries, right? And this fight is cool. I'm not really going to talk much about it, because there's nothing really to talk about, but it feels good to fight. The Thor final fight, what I do like are the QTEs, and Thor's dialogue. It kind of progresses the last of his character, and just solidifies how he is as a man. You know, unwanting for change and just obedience to his father is what he does. And he won't listen to nobody. He's in drunken rage right now, and he's tired, right? He's pushing himself, both Kratos and Thor, mainly Thor, but the transitional phase changes are good. I like how Thor has 3 movesets, 1 for each phase, and I really like the clash at the end. So yeah. This fight is pretty good, I think. I like Thor 1 a little bit better, but I like the endgame clash that they have right here, and the finalization of Thor's character through the dialogue. And what happens after this fight is kind of wacky, like, you know, Odin kills Thor, but I do like the character development from Thor. Yeah, Ken Takakura says, open your heart, boy, yeah. We must be better, exactly. That's what I do like about the character dynamics. So yeah. We're just gonna skip that. I don't want to see Odin kill him. The Odin fight, you know, it's a good fight. You're fighting the king of the gods, but it's not like the Zeus fight where it's an insane masculine brawl to the death. It's more of like taking down this old fool and withering him to a weak state. And I don't really enjoy fighting his basement phase. Oh my gosh, what ad is this? Is this God of War for mobile? And we're basically like done with the discussion, by the way. The podcast section. This is my longest one so far. Like 2 hours of just talking about the topic. Get out of my face, Huggies, please. Okay, back to business. So yeah, like I mentioned, I don't really enjoy this phase that much because it's so hectic. And it's like you got like 3 dudes here. Like you're fighting with Freya and Atreus. And you gotta just watch out for a bunch of stuff. Like it's not the most fun thing, but you know, you do rock Odin, you give him what he deserved. And then you got Gana and King Hrolf, but this video doesn't include the Tyr fight. But I will talk about Tyr a little bit. What I like about Tyr's boss design is that he encourages Kratos to be better, and he kind of challenges Kratos' own philosophy of thinking, because Kratos, you know, even though he's a changed man in this game and through the narrative, he's still pretty stubborn in his like personal thinking, like about his past and whatnot. Like, yeah, he forgave himself, sure, but like, you got to move on and become a better human being, rather and a god. And that's kind of what Tyr brings to the table for Kratos, I guess. And that's why I like Tyr as a character as well. He pushes Kratos to new heights, right? And that's why I think Kratos' character can still keep going, because he's been pushed to a new height, and there's new pantheons that await, right? So that's just my eyes, it's my vision. So that concludes the boss philosophy and design throughout the main line of the God of War franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdowns and the discussion about each and every mainline boss. We did God of War 1, 2, 3, 2018 and Ragnarok. You know, if you missed the Greek games, you want to see me break down those bosses, you can just rewind or whatever. And yeah, I think that's really it for the bosses, right? Tyr, I would say, is like probably the best boss in Ragnarok, other than like Thor, just because of the character dynamics and the writing. And yeah, as you can see, like the Greek bosses, I think were smarter. Like the Greek God of War games, the boss fights, every single one that we just talked about from the Greek trilogy was unique and had their own specific design that wasn't repetitive or reused from another fight. And I think the Norse games kind of lack that a little bit, as to where the fights are very grounded, they're very dodge and parry focused, and you kind of don't use the arena. The arena's utilization for the boss fights aren't that common in the Norse games as they were to like the Greek games, like where, you know, for example, Pandora's Guardian from God of War 1, the giant Minotaur fight, you utilize the wooden things to, send the Minotaur flying, you pin him against the wall in the end, you break his armor, and you have to even jump to avoid the Minotaur slamming into the upper level, which you have to climb with stairs. The only thing I could think that's similar to that in Ragnarok, which I didn't realize that video skipped over, is the Gryla fight in Jotunheim. So in the Gryla fight, you're playing as Atreus, but you're moving up and down platforms and you're grappling across the room. So this is actually nice mobility for a boss fight rather than just staying on flat ground. And I think they should move more in that direction for these Norse games, or the next God of War games. They need to bring back high mobility, accessible arenas in boss fight rather than just leaving it plain, right? Just flat ground with stuff in the background. I think the Greek trilogy boss fights were done better, and the thing about the Greek games is that they're like hack and slash, right? But boss fights were also main focuses, and the combat was also the main focus, or one of them, in the Greek games. And I think that paid off, right? Like, the bosses were really well done, and they were all unique. Odin disappointed me. Yeah, I get that. I feel you. Odin Mage build was boss. Yeah. So much going on that Odin keeps running away. Yeah. Sorry I didn't read chat for a minute. I was just finishing up the discussion. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the one-shot camera limits the combat and environment. Yeah, it does. Subscribe to you. Yo, thank you, MLX. Thanks, bro. Killed Thor to show how strong he was. Yeah, screw Odin, man. In my opinion, the more grounded combat system kind of limits the potential for variety and innovation for bosses. Yeah, I agree. It does. And they gotta do something about it, bro. Unless they want to keep this like Dark Souls dodge and parry philosophy going, which I recommend to change. I have a theory about the Gná boss fight, that Kratos dies mid-execution, so Freya blessed him to go to Valhalla. I mean, like, when you defeat Gná, like, Kratos is in the cutscene talking, letting Freya talk her shit to Gná. But, like, yeah, it's a cool theory, Paul. I like that idea. It's some fun headcanon idea. Odin was the biggest supposed to be in Ragnarok, but he wasn't even the hardest boss. Yeah, it's kind of ironic, right? Like, oh, it's the king of the gods. Like, he's supposed to be all big and powerful, but in reality, he's just an old man in his basement studying, looking for information. With, like, a lot of magical knowledge. Finally breaks his curse and dies of old age. Yeah, Kratos. That'd be kind of tragic. I don't want to see him die of old age. Or if I do, it better be because he lived that long. As a god. I thought I just heard something. By the way, BG, I'll go ahead and play Valhalla. If you want to see my gameplay, I'll invite you to the party chat and turn on share screen. Alright, I'm kind of busy right now. If you want to just send me a clip. Good session. Thanks, bro. I'm going to play a little bit of games in a minute. Agree, ABG. Thanks, Bomba. Thanks for listening. Shouting Kratos jumping is better for boss fights. Yeah. Like I said, in that Gryla boss fight for Atreus, there's grapples, and you can actually move around in the fight rather than being on flat ground. So they should at least do something like that. Add some verticality in more boss fights. Like, yeah, in Ragnarok, there's verticality in some encounters, but they also got to do it for fights, boss fights, in my opinion. Facts, can imagine Ragnarok with not only jumping, but also the Ascension-style blade grabs. That'd be insane, yeah. God of War Ascension has good combat mechanics. Just looks like Kratos is dying. But they didn't want to hurt our feelings. I mean, his character is finalizing, right? He's entering a new stage. The tech would be wild, yeah, I know. Like expanding upon grabs. Bro, I can't send you a video on PlayStation because of your settings. I gotta add you back, bro, that's why. Okay, Rayga sent me a video. Let's see. I'll accept MLX. I don't know who Infinite Goku is. Alright, you can probably send me the thing now. Odin must have thought he was in an Elden Ring. No. Wait. Odin must have thought he was in an Elden Ring. No, Odin, this is God of War, where you have to face the God of War. Yeah, Odin was trying to play Elden Ring. Like, with his mage build. TBH, Freya should have killed Odin when she had the chance, but Then she started monologuing. Yeah, bro, she like trapped Odin with like her spell or whatever, like the binding spell, and she was just yapping, bro. You know, Odin, she was letting Odin like think for a minute, like for a way out. I find you as a very good person. I'm a little bit of text. Learn a little bit of text. Yo, nice, MLX. Yo, thanks for the compliment, man. Thank you. But I can't do a lot of them. It's dangerous for my controller. Yeah, be careful on the controller. His ash is falling off his skin, if you notice. He's becoming human. Yeah. That's good symbolism, Paulie. Like him losing, you know, the ashes of his wife and daughter, like, almost humanizing him in a way. With time as well. Yeah. Spartan, like, shut up and kill the guy. Yeah, like Freya the yapping. So true, that's not the way Kratos will go down. He's gonna die fighting, not being withered to the testament of time. Indeed, Bleach. Only I, the player, can kill Kratos. So what you said, Bleach, is interesting too, because like, you don't want Kratos to die like peacefully, right? You want him to like die in battle. So like, there's like an ironic thing there where like, probably the young Kratos would agree, but the older Kratos wants peace, right? So there's like an interesting dynamic there in the character. Like maybe Kratos would want to die in like old age and peace and quiet, but like with his true nature and his roots being Sparta, maybe he'll die in combat, maybe not. Maybe he'll die with peaceful old age, just to contrast his roots. We'll see with time, maybe. Imagine Kratos in Black Myth Wukong boss fight as he cooked to move. Bro, my friend Fit and Fail Gamer in the chat, if you scroll up a little bit, he's done Kratos in Black Myth Wukong, actually like a video on that, which is cool. Or a stream back in the day. Or the devs, I guess, but potato, yeah. I, the player, can only kill Kratos. Yeah, interesting take. But this is the thing too, Kratos isn't going away no time soon. Yeah, I think Santa Monica should still keep him around. He's got plenty of time to, you know, go to New Pantheon with his newfound humanity and knowledge and curiosity. Thanks to Tyr as well. And he's a leveled up guy. I personally would like to see a God of War game based on the destroyed Greek, with a new protagonist completely unrelated to Kratos fighting and fixing Greece. Just an idea. Yeah, that's a nice risk they could take, you know, like some Greek hero in the making, like sort of reconstructing Greece from like the ground up, or what's been left of it, and you know, maybe you see a few of the leftover gods. It's a nice idea. Yo, the Crispy, yo, good to see you, Crispy. Curious to know what's really the hype about Expedition 33. I streamed it last night, and I had a good time. You know, the combat, the music, it's all really good. The story, the cutscenes, they're all pretty good so far. Yeah, the fans won't let it happen. Only decent replacement would be cringe ass Atreus. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna replace Kratos with anybody for even a part-time position, it's gotta be Atreus right now, right? Other than like what 360 mentioned, that's a cool spin-off too. And like, I think if they were to like quote-unquote replace Kratos, it would only be for like an Atreus spin-off game, right? Like, Kratos isn't done yet, in my eyes. It's in the video, but it's downloading. Okay, I'll check. Oh yeah, it's processing. I don't like when it's processing. It takes forever. Well, too bad, Bleach. They made him a twink. But I remember playing in 2021. I had a dream where I was playing God of War as Atreus, seeing an urn that stated the ashes of Kratos. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they do something cool with Atreus. I think they will. Twink is pretty funny. Yeah, I can't. Little Anger Boda is probably stronger than Atreus. She might be. You know, she got the guns of Jotunheim. That giant blood. Speaking about twinks, I love Atreus, but he's a cuckold. Hey man, he's still a kid, bro. You know, give him time. I've been seeing people hate on it because it's a turn-based game with the parry mechanics. Yeah, I think that's what makes the combat even better, though. You know what I mean? Alright, the clip sent. Let's see what MLX sent us. Yes, sir, Richie. Exactly, Bleach. Alright, let's see. Is it a tier fight? It's a tier fight. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing right now. Let's see how it starts. Literally the Cody Rhodes of God of War. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Cody Rhodes. Forgot about that name. Are you using the Spartan Saga shield? Oh no, this is a regular Guardian shield. Okay. So far, this is pretty good. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Yeah, gamers. Sometimes just that's how it be. We just gotta let things go. Just some good grapples. Nice. Okay. We gotta work on some grapples there. That's okay though. Oh, what happened to Tyr there? He like stood for a moment. How it look like that? Do you mean like the black background? Nice, not a bad phase. Yo, good stuff, MLX. I think you are ready for Show Me Mastery. I think you should give it a try. I just fought Tyr before. So, what he's done there in that clip is he went to settings. You go to accessibility settings, and then you just go to the bottom and turn off. Oh, you mean the shield? Oh, it's the Dark Odyssey skin for the shield. Kratos was a kid too, but he was thriving in Sparta. Yeah, he was. He was training. Then he got his brother taken away, and the whole thing started. Okay, I'm gonna take a standing break in a moment, guys. I need to stretch my legs, stand up for a minute. But we're gonna practice for a little bit and see what we can do. They could have just written Atreus like Gohan in DBZ at first. Bro would open his eyes, and if anyone sees, and if he sees anyone but his dad, he starts bawling. Would eventually become super cool. My favorite character in DBZ for that. Oh, like young Gohan, like Gohan when he was a baby. Yeah, I like Gohan's character, like what do you call it? Like his potential as well. Just want to say something right now, but held back. Yeah, that's okay. No worries, bro. I'll hold my ground too. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna visit Tyler's stream, by the way. Let me get Tyler's stream up on my phone. And, yeah. One sec, guys. Let me get Tyler's link in my chat.
A big frog.
I'm gonna post Ty's stream in here so you guys can join it and show some support if you want. Just give me 1 second. I'm just typing it into the chat and then I'll be good to go. Yeah, Dark Souls December. Yep. 360 knows the vibe. Yeah. Little Gohan be like, "Where's my dad? He's not here." Wah. Yeah, it goes crazy. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 2-3 minutes. Pardon me. Alright, we are back. My face cam is frozen. I have to fix it. Just give me 1 second, boys. Okay. Yo, Garib Gamer. Yo, good to see you, bro. One moment. Okay. Okay. Now we're good. Welcome back, MLX. Yo, thank you, Bamba. Thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're back. Yo, thanks for stopping by Tyler's stream, Ken. And MLX. Appreciate it, guys.
What's this?
Yeah, we have returned, and I want to practice.
You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
I've been practicing a little bit on my own. I'll turn on the stream music. See what song is on. Hope the volume for like the podcast was okay, by the way, like the God of War volume that we were watching. I don't really know like how great it was. Alright. Quote back to the no HUD plus tech combos. That's a good jumping attack, the Luigi tech. Oh, I had an idea for like that. If I can launch the enemy with that heavy drone and go like that into realm shift, oh my gosh, ready? We're gonna do it. Something like that? I don't know. We can make it look better. We need to like connect to them. That's how we do it. We have to like follow them with sort of inertia almost. Alright. Gotta hit him so much just to like... Let's see. Forgot what we were doing. Oh, I remember. We're gonna do that, but we need to like have him frozen and be like connected to him. He needs to be in the air. Sort of like that, but not really. I mean, that still looked pretty good. I like that. Ooh, that was kind of nasty. That was kind of cool. Arigato, PVG. No problem, man. Where did we just land? I like how Kratos like went beside him and followed through. Okay. Atreus has still got him in the air, bro. What is he doing? Nah, Atreus is crazy for that. Oh man, the combo's still going. Great presentation, yo. Thank you, man. Thanks, Paulie. Appreciate it, bro. I've been practicing like sorry. I've been practicing on my own time a little bit. And Like lately, I've been trying to, or what have I been trying? Alright, let's see what this is. I don't know what I did here. Oh. I wish yeah, I remember I was going for the cleave. Kratos is the last drop of masculinity. I don't know about that, bro. Yo, come back, Sunset. Come back, I got this nice looking dessert. Ooh. Very nice. Okay. I'm looking for like a combo idea. Oh. I sort of remember now. Yes. Okay. So we were doing Invisible Blade with like other things. Goji, did you see any of the yippee combo? I did, bro. I did see that. It was like that yippee! Like for every time Kratos jumped. That was pretty funny. In fact, and then I'm in the 2 channels at once. Oh, you're in 2 channels at once right now? That was decent. Yeah, I was like, I have an idea of what I want to do. Ooh, that was first try. Like, normally don't do that first try. I learned that recently from Ty, but I've been trying to learn how to switch to the blades during it as well. I mean the axe. For now I was pressing left D-pad the whole time. But I want to press left, right, left, right. Can you do Honor the Fallen with Hyperion grab mid-flight? Yeah, that's the Luigi tech. It's I'll see if I can land it. Something like that. Like mix those 2 attacks. It's one of like the coolest things to do, in my opinion. It feels great to do. Like that's a little freestyle. Okay, just making sure the controller mic is off. Like, not bad. If we had Realm Shift, we could have carried him. Been doing all burdens in Niflheim sparring. Make a world of difference. Yo, that's a good idea. Bro, all burdens in Niflheim sparring is pretty cool. I never thought of that. Like get your potential like maxed up with the enemies, or like your experience. Bro, running level 1 Valhalla is like crazy. I want to try like the PS4 version of Valhalla where it's upgraded. One of these streams. It'll be fun. It's sick gameplay, bro. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. The axe throw always looks so goofy during Ivaldi's Anvil. Bro, I like that one. Like where he's like, I like dodging out of it. Like he's like some no-look like jumpy guy. Winter's Bite? Runic Cancel? I don't know if I like it or not. I like Ivaldi's, but like depends on how you do it, I feel like. Combat is heavy. B tier. Level 1 first phase pretty easy. Nice. It's cold, yeah it is. Yo Nero, welcome back bro. What I missed? Fellas, yo, nothing much. I finished the podcast like, I think around like 35 minutes ago maybe. Oh whoa, look at that. And yeah, now we're just chilling. just a podcast, Nero, nothing much. Yeah. Like, bro, I talked for like 2 hours. That was like the longest I talked. Without a doubt. But we basically just broke down like all the bosses in like the mainline God of War series. Like pretty crazy. But I feel like the thing is, bro, like I feel like I barely explained the Norse bosses. Maybe I did, but not as well as the Greek one because I didn't know what to talk about for the Norse one. A lot of them were trolls that we like skipped over, and like mainline bosses like interactions with Freya and Balder and Kratos. So it's like Thor's sons. So we already like know the information, but I didn't know how else to break it down. But I think I did fine. Hopefully. It was just a big topic. Oh, good bro, yeah, it was. Like, we covered like all those videos. Ever tried doing the Axe R1 finisher cancel? While holding triangle. I think it's a nice workaround to get Final Awakening it. Oh yeah, that's a nice setup. So for part 2, you get what you mean, but all good. Yeah, I can like continue something like that or something. That was a fun topic. It was a good idea, I think. Like needed to rank, or not rank, but discuss the boss design in God of War, which is cool. And add some more stuff to it for next pod. Yeah, I should like, maybe I could get like background music to have on, like, but it would be like probably one soundtrack or something, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be like a Neo or something, like gaming. It would be like something more like chill or like normal, like relaxation. I don't know, something more like a chill music, like a beat or something. I could do that maybe. I gotta land like a new combo. That setup is like known forever. Yeah, I'm thinking of like some things to try. I just gotta continue, like, just be for the best. Oh, we have this runic. This was the runic attack that I think Scar mentioned. It. But this is what Kratos whips the ginormous horse statues with in God of War 2. I forgot about that. Bro, that's crazy. You know. Weird how you can like runic cancel and mix around like the audios of Kratos yelling, where they normally wouldn't. It's like wouldn't be what you would normally hear. Alright. Alright, I don't know what combo to do, so we're gonna either change runics or go to Valhalla. Let me see here. Oh, I did have a combo idea. I've already landed something using this combo, but... Or runic cancel? Where is it? Oh, Njord's Tempest. And Cyclone of Chaos. Bro, if we can do... a runic cancel of Njord's Tempest into Cyclone of Chaos. It's like some Beyblade combo. It's like Kratos spinning like a lot. And is there something like that for the spear too? I don't know if I would consider that spinning. What about a little Thor team up? Yeah, maybe I could do that. It's a good idea. I also like Atlas Eruption because it's a reference to Atlas Quake from God of War 2 as well. Ah, yeah. Hello, Atlas. Through 2, I don't trust none of those jacked up weirdos. Yeah, Thrud is like, I don't know how to feel about Thrud. I mean, she's cool, you know? I like how she gets Thor's hammer. I mean, Kratos doesn't really spin with any of these moves for the spear. So try that. Yo, Kagai! Yo, good to see you, bro. Odyssey. I wish that move begin as Spartan Rage moveset in Ragnarok. Which move was it again? Atlas Eruption? Or Atlas Quake. Ah, yes, Atlas Quake. I see. That's a cool idea. Yo, YFS Fit Gamer. I almost read Nero's comment in that name. It's time for some mix-ups. Nice. Yo, thanks, bro. Rude is better than Angerboda. Oh yeah, I like Thrud as a character. Like, I like her potential, like, with the hammer in hand, and how she wants to be a Valkyrie. Yeah, I support that, bro. Like, she can be out there going crazy. And, like, Angerboda, I don't really know. Alright, my mic, like, got disconnected, of course. That's crazy. Like, thank you. Now I have to, like, configure this camera control. Like, every time I turn this thing off. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, better story, I mean. Yeah, like, I like them as, like, characters, I'm saying. Yeah, me too. That song just brought me back memories. I got the nostalgia in the OSTs. Okay, yeah, we were gonna try that. That's what we were doing. Alright, here we go. Time for these whack D-pad presses. Oh, I also have another idea to land. I'm gonna try like a runic thing first. Oh, look at that. You can just like schmoove into the grapple. There's the little ballerina tech right there. Sorry to admit my grudge. I've been salty about it for years. Why is it? Has to be Blades of Chaos heavy runic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Atlas is just like mentioned. I don't even know like what he has to do. I guess what he has to do with the attack is Kratos, like the way he slams the blades into the ground. Like, look at it here. It's like, if it weren't the blades, it would be Kratos' fists, right? And then it would be like the magic attack. So like, it's Atlas, but like eruption with fire. It's like the same animation, I guess. They could have just had it be a bare hand attack where he punches the ground like God of War 2. That'd be cool. It's a cool thought. She has her goals. I respect that. Angerboda or something? Or Thrud? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We still haven't landed the combo. Also, the other idea. Let me try it. Okay, there it is, first try. Alright, nice. Ah, we dropped him. It's a cool little sequence. I did this move, but as like barehanded, and then I recalled the axe and did evasive out of it. So we do this, and then we exit it with this. If I can land it again, that'd be cool. I like don't know the exact inputs, so it's like hard for me to be consistent with it. Okay, see there we did it with like a forward evasive, a forward dodge. That's pretty cool. We could also do it with like the heavy blades. There's that one death from above tech that one person did and no one has been able to learn. Yeah. Bro, you know I seen do it? I seen 2No9 do it. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was like, yo, how did you do that? I think he explained it to me too. But I couldn't even like do it. That rubbed me the wrong way when Freya told Kratos, "Good boy." I guess I don't blame you, bro. I mean, she's just joking around. That rubbed me the right way. Bleach. Yeah, Freya's funny. First, or fist and stomp at the same time. Big. Give me death from above. I like it to start as a dive kick. Ooh, that'd be like God of War 1, where you jump in the air and press R1. Okay, we could have landed that if we had Realm Shift. Number 9 has to teach me that tech, bro. Yeah, you could probably learn it. That'd be cool if you can land that. Yeah, like I would never be able to do it, or I just wouldn't really choose to. It'd be cool to do. Maybe I should do it, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I shouldn't be wasting it there. Could do something like that too. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, skill up. Yes, nice flow there. Glad we landed that. Okay, what did we do? Okay, this is like where we started. Hello, Skillfa. It's difficult when during the animations. Oh yeah. Like the death from above tech is like I don't even know how to work with it. That's a decent sequence. Oh, okay. Let's see. Like I always said, sometimes you gotta put the old man down. Why? It's simple, really, he's old. He's not in his prime anymore, time has passed him by, and all that he is a shadow of himself. No longer about the bask of glory of what made him to be. I mean, I don't think you need glory to live your life, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, like, he was perfectly fine living with his wife and Atreus in the woods before we knew anything like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he just started a new family. If they didn't die, would Kratos still have to die? No, right? Everything would be fine. He just had a family. So, like, now that he's on a journey with Atreus and went through, like, Valhalla, he's just chilling, bro. I mean, Kratos is just, like, he just went through some character development. Let him breathe, bro. Stuff just went down. Now screw that bleach. Make Kratos kill more gods. Rah. Yeah. Like, give him some time. He'll come back to something, bro. Like, he don't need to die right now. Like, what he just, like, the character just went through? It's like is a huge realization, bro. Or, like, huge development. So, like, I get thinking, like, he needs to die, but, like, I don't think that's what's gonna happen yet, bro. Same Monica studies decides to implement playable Zeus in God of War 1. Latest using Ghost of Sparta. Would you accept? Playable Zeus in God of War 1. Zeus might as well just teleport or fall and traverse the department. Yeah. Like, the way Zeus played in Ghost of Sparta, I don't really know how exactly he played, but like, I know it was a little different from Kratos, obviously. Double Frost Guardian Fury, do that combo? Okay. I'll do it right when we get into the Valhalla encounter. Bro, so like, last night, it snowed. Like, overnight it snowed, and now there's like 2 feet of snow out my window. Like, damn, dude. I haven't seen snow like that in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna change the drip. Get a different color on. Might rock red. Only 2 feet, yeah, like people were shoveling and like the roads were kind of like, or still are kind of sketchy, but like, man, I don't know, these gauntlets look kind of weird with this, like, with these pantaloons. I'll rock the, just do these Ares ones, why not? Okay. So if you don't know, we are at level 1. I have none of these upgrades here. And yeah, that's just how we roll, baby. Kratos should live forever. Another 15 God of War games. Yeah, give me all the money too. I need the John Kratos investment. You got a dagger? Is that like a relic or something? I might have missed it. Oh, nice pause there. Okay, I'm unable to do the double cross, but I'll do it in a minute. First time they do taunt in God of War. Sadly, Kratos doesn't even taunt inside his game. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really think he would, but imagine he, like, yelled, like, willingly at, like, enemies or something. I don't know, that'd be weird. Like, no one does that. Like, if there would be a taunt button, oh gosh. I don't know. It'd be cool. Maybe there could be like an item to like make the enemy like aggravated and like you do more damage or something. Oh, I see, Ben. Yeah, it's pretty tough sometimes. The purple armor set reminds me of Aphrodite. Oh, the purple armor set, gotcha. Yeah, I like the purple one. Has massive God of War 3 vibes. Yeah, I like the color too. Kratos gotta stop playing and cut loose every once in a while. I don't know, man. Kratos is chilling now, bro. That's what I do know. First taunt. Nah. You can't hit me? Yeah, imagine Kratos saying that. You probably get like an AI to like get Kratos saying that. If someone can easily just type that up as a prompt or whatever, add a picture for reference, and then boom. I don't even know how that works, but it just does it. That's the future investment right now. Alright, where you at?
Give him one more.
Whoa, okay. Oh, not you again. Okay. Not today.
Use a shield strike, brother.
Nice. Okay. We could use the health stone. Okay. 92 health. Vol Dance Gangsta mode is on? Yeah, it is. Yes, sir. We gotta like lock in for that. No precision momentum. They should go on killing sprees, hell yeah. Who, Kratos and like Freya? Nah, definitely not, bro. We should be married to Freya in the next game and they should go on adventures with one another, bro. Why would he marry Freya? He like, I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. I mean, like, they can advance their relationship somehow, and it doesn't have to involve romance, you know what I mean? Like, Kratos had his family.
Look, brother, I see the one you need to get there.
Alright, let's go. We got the burgers. Burgers and mother. Nice, we got our weapons powered up. Okay, this is sketchy. Alright. Wow. Ah, damn. Bro, what is that? I got killed by my own attack or something? Like... Alright. Nah, I don't agree with that, Bleach fan. No shipping. No shipping in here, boy. Yeah, I can. Like, what? I definitely wouldn't ship Kratos and Freya. Definitely would not. Everyone, is it true that the DMC developer making Stupid Never Dies? I mean, it's a musical cousin of Chainsaw Lollipop, right? I don't know. I've heard that the guy that retired from the DMC, or like, you know, the DMC 5 combat team, is working on a game at some studio. But I don't know what it is. Good try, thanks, bro. She remains a sidekick, yeah. You are the Leviathan. Oh, I forgot to change my armor. Sorry. I don't like the idea of Kratos married. I like when he walks into group of girls. Yeah, I mean, that's what he used to do, right? Like when he was a young man. Yeah, it's like... Right now he's fine. He don't need love in his life. Not right now. Play me when I play Subnautica and approach the Aurora. Yeah, like, you are the Leviathan. Like Sieg's one. It's definitely that creature, bad breath. Yeah, that's what got us. Yeah, indeed. She's perfect for Kratos? Nah, bro. I mean, like, whatever you want to think. You know, we all got different opinions, you know what I mean? It's no big deal. Sometimes, in love, it's a difference between lust and actual love. It's a different feeling. Bro, you think I don't know that, Bleach fan? What's up, man? Kratos is just looking for peace. He doesn't need happiness. We chilling. Yeah, exactly. So there's a difference, like, on his like character right now. There's no need for like needed charity. You know what I mean? Unnecessary things. Purple season, you know, maybe you need the luck of Aphrodite. Yeah, I need to use that armor set. Yeah, gamer Kratos right now. Oh my gosh. Like, what are you guys talking about? Oh, we got no parry. Wow, we got lucky there, sort of. Ooh. Alright, look at our speed or accuracy. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, what is going on here?
Well, that's Valhalla.
Ooh. A girl, press circle. Yes sir, Ben. Or L1, nicely timed. Or a nicely timed L1 parry.
Well, if I
Yeah.
have any advice,
You have
I think
options.
it's high time to invest in some personal updates.
Force Ken, do you not see the baddies he's pulled? Kratos, yeah, he's pulled like a lot of women in like Greece. Like you can legit do it in game. Oh, we're missing on the purple armor. Almost forgot again. Here we go. Good try, thanks, bro. I'm like very rusty right now. I'm not like prepared. I thought I had the purple armor. Where's it at? I don't have it? Complete health and rage mastery. Bro, what do we gotta do? Thanks, gamer. Yeah, like, you know, it is what it is right now. Just trying to get somewhere. Valhalla. Rage mastery. Give me that valor. Defeat your opponents in the proving grounds with each Spartan rage one more time. We need to do one of these too? I think we already done it. I'll go Shatterstar though. Give me that. Let's do a relic cancel. We definitely used up all of our rage. Oh, we have Valor now. We can't forget. Oh, thanks, Paul. Yeah, I wanted to use it. I like the purple armor. Oh, whoops. Okay. Gotta get used to that. Nice range, Spartan. Spartan Aspis. Like my favorite shield. Not actually, but... Indeed, we aren't only AVGs. Yeah, you guys like aren't real either. No, I know everyone with each username in the chat right now is a real life human being that I do know. Ah, bro, I'm thinking I got Legacy on. Oh, man. Ooh. What was that, Kratos? That was a little, like, dance. See, I'm still clicking rage. Thank goodness I don't have any. I'm very, very used to using Legacy. Let me just clip that. Okay. Winter's Bite. Camera moves went hard there, bro. Thanks. Maybe the Spartan needed to mix it up. Yeah, we do. Perhaps we could use some variety in our playstyle. Let us open our minds to it. Try new things. See if we can parry somebody with valor. Let Santa Monica decide that. Yeah, like with all this character talk. American bags, you gonna why can't Kratos have Freya? Yeah, we don't know, bro. Wow, that was a cool 2018 punch, but got inertia with it. Oh, thanks for the step. Okay, what was that?
Left side, incoming!
Oh, his head got like flung off in that axe throw.
Behind you, incoming!
Ooh. Okay, I see you. Like, they're kind of crazy with it. But so am I. Like, overkill. Alright, now we have to work with the Asgard dude, I believe, yeah.
Valhalla's got a bounty
I just
on
seen
that
his
one.
entry. He's trying to flex on us with his Bifrost powers. There he is. He's like, yeah, you see the entry, of course. Once again, we're back to Spartan. Getting some damage in on him. Get him with a little... Okay, he does that again, I'm using Valor. Alright, we gotta like be cool here. Ooh, the Valor parry. The gift of strength included with it. For better dynamics, indeed, yeah. I just don't really want to bleach, to be honest. I feel like having them stay together, but not in a relationship. Yeah, me too. They're good partners. Like in crime, if you would call it that. Kratos ain't getting friend zoned or anything, like, you know what I'm saying? They're just chill like that. Yo, Eternal, yo, good to see you, bro. Eternal Darkness has arrived. Welcome, bro.
Time to ascend to the next area. You ready?
Hit that 2018 Zumba. Yo, Ty. Yo, good to see you, bro. Yo, did you end stream, Ty? I see you, bro. Or if you're taking a standing break. Let's go, bro. Okay, I don't think I have any rage. Oh, you ended? Okay, yo, W stream, bro. We made some nice progress on Dark Souls 2. Do I have any rage? Okay, I have 63. That's more than enough to use it. Ooh. That sort of scared me a little bit. That was like the wrong direction. Thinking I got legacy on. Still. Alright, this guy's gotta go. Come on, brother. Sit down. Please. Oh my, what was that? Please go down.
Oh, they just got lucky there.
Instead, we went down. And another bump today. Nice. Get him out of here. Made great progress today, finishing it next stream. Yo. Good stuff, Ty. Did you get to like the top of the castle?
I'm sorry, brother. That dauber was especially challenging.
Good stuff, Ty. Progress going as per schedule, yeah. Bro, it felt like that guy had infinite health. What was going on? Oh my gosh. Make that barbarian pay? Yeah, I got you, Paulie. We gotta make him pay after that, bro. That was crazy. Dauntless Shield, don't mind if I do. Fury, don't mind if I do. Do I not have any rage? I have 50. I got to the throne area under it. I fought the duo boss. Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. Nice, bro.
Right side, brother.
Okay, we didn't get hit there, thank goodness. Could barely like play tonight, but it's fine. Trying to pull off some stuff.
Nicely done.
Yo, ABG. I know you're tired now. It was a long stream with a lot of talking, but we need to see Tyr come on, bro. Yeah, perhaps, bro. You're right. Yo, Spartan Plays God of War. Welcome back. Sounds good to thump that. We're hired. Oh, I missed what they said. Sounds pretty good if you ask me. I think he put his take on like Santa Monica or something. I think it's a read it though. Okay, I don't know why that happens sometimes. Hey, thanks, gamer. My first decision is to remove the parry and sidestep. To avoid damage, you have to block or roll. No iframes. Whoa. Sunset is getting the game design going. I think, isn't that what you want to do? Make a trophy out of Hades champion? Yeah. It's like what we gotta do. Expedition 33 drop it. Free DLC after winning Game of the Year. W Power Move. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They're like, yo, if we win this award, like, it's over. Like, everyone's buying our game. And which people are. Including myself. So. Man, they really took it away. That Broke Souls Kratos sounds good. Yeah, some crazy like rolling system. Alright, bro, I turn around for Uno Momento. The ghost is definitely back, yeah. I know your timing. Or your cooldown.
Behind you, look out!
Alright. get parried straight into the face, bro. Get back. Hit him with it. Whoa! Like punches you into the wall.
Left side, brother!
Oh! So glad that hit the goats as well.
Injured one back here!
I heard that. Late night Val always be slapping, yeah. I'm not really warmed up that great right now, but I'm trying to pull off something. Yeah, like late night, when it's like you're like locked in and you're pulling stuff off. Yeah, it can be like a vibe. Cool. Of course, this guy's got mad health. Okay, that's really useful. They're just working in the background. Got the stream on. Yo, thank you, Cyber.
Brilliant kill.
Hope you're having a nice day,
I'll
bro.
be impressed.
Incoming blizzard. Also, there will be no color or music. It will be in 144p 10 fps. That sounds pretty good, like well optimized. Kurosawa mode, bet sunset. Yeah, like the black and white Tsushima type.
Should be able to make our way up now.
Facts. It's gonna win many awards, sunset. Yeah, exactly. It shall. Bro, it's already 118. I did not realize. It is late, brother. Most times you end the stream. Like, I gotta go to bed soon, bruh. Alright, we're back to the barbarian. The Diablo 4 character. Okay, before he smacks us any further. Alright, please don't get me. Thank you. Oh, why did I switch weapons? Oh no. He wins the chess battle. Show them why they should have chose you first. Yeah, there you go. Think I should go to bed. Good night, guys. Yo, get some good rest, bro. Thanks for hanging out, Sunset.
So we got to beat that one and still have.
Yeah, bro, that was great.
All right, we can do that.
Go to like Niflheim for like a few minutes. Maybe like 4 minutes or something. I'm tired, bro. We had a good stream though. Ares, my life is yours. Yeah, like officially. Like Ares, my life is now yours. Like, please accept this offer.
A memory of war. You could use this as a
Yeah,
training
rest well, bro.
You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
Really, Mimir? I did not know that. I never thought of that being the scenario. Like, oh. Okay, let's see what we can land in the meantime. Earlier we landed some like tornado combo. Oh wait. I want to try, okay, never mind. General Kratos will rise again? Yeah. Let's hope he does. General Kratos. Like, where are you? Like, at this hour, General Kratos is, like, sleeping. This music slaps. I'm glad you like it, bro. I don't know what's on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can hear it. Of course, as soon as I go to touch the keyboard, my mic just like unplugs. Like, ah, yes. Now I need to fix the cam. The cam, John. Like, what is the cam doing Frozen? I remember when I would ride bikes and do like stunts, and I would record either myself or my friends. I would always be the cameraman like most of the time, and we were like, yo, the cam's out, like, do something for the camera, do something for the cam, boys. And then you just like hit a trick or something, you land a clip. But it's in real life, bro. Like, we would go crazy in the streets. Not like some kids though. Oh my gosh, some kids like play with their lives on bikes, like swerving cars, like moving vehicles. Dude, you're a crackhead. Like, I wouldn't ride with people like that. Yo, welcome back, Mom, if you were freshening up. Ooh, we're sending them back and forth. Like north and south. Play it. Immersion. Ah, bro, I messed up the attack. Oh, the lullaby of the giants. Ain't that a... Oh no, that's a God of War song. It sounds like a Zelda song though. Oh, the Puppet Master, the Puppet King? Yeah, that's a good OST. I'm trying to ruin it. Oh, he was chilling at Ty's shoe. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, hola, bamba. Oh yeah, I also figured out there's like the timing to lunar canceling with Invisible Blade R1 instead of R2, but it's like a little delayed. Like, you do the Invisible Blade and you have to like wait a second. It's a little slower. There it is. But feels good to land that. 2018 soundtrack is different? Yeah, it does. That's what I missed the most. Oh, I see. That was the combo I was trying earlier. Ah, bro. Pacific G, I can only do with R2. It's fire, yo, thanks. You could definitely do with R1 though. Like, you just have to wait a second and then do the thing. It's like much slower for weapon switch. You were so fast, yo, thanks, Garib. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Little Spartan though. It's that fire. Yeah, I like the Spartan music and like, bro. Meanwhile, Tyler chilling. It's been a few minutes, Bamba. Yeah, Bamba's not here like right on the dot after Tyler's. Like, how dare you, Bamba? that's pretty funny. Looks crazy with Winter's Bite. Yeah, does. Like that's cold. I don't know why I can't land the grapple. I was trying like Hell's Touch with it. Bro, Hell's Touch is pretty cool with like the cancel. I wonder if we can do like the second part, like this part, while switching weapons, but I don't know if that's possible. Went for a shady business. I get it, Bomber. Got caught in 4K. Grrr, yeah, like. How dare you, like, say that to me, gamer? Okay, what was I trying? Oh yeah, Hell's Touch. Have we tried Hell's... Or Heli out of Invisible Blades AVG? I haven't. I've only done that with the R1 move. It's like the only way I know consistent. Semi-consistent. I don't know if I'm gonna try it right now because I might get like confused on what my ideas are. Oh yeah, I wanted to try Hell's Touch. See what the timing is for that. Okay, here we go. Bro, if I land that into like a Tartarus Rage or like, nah, what flows with that? I mean, Tartarus Rage does, but I don't know. It's pretty early timing, but was just curious, bro. Okay, it's early timing. I see. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. You gotta like freeze the guy. You're trying to. Ooh, yeah, that's a good flow. Ah. Okay, working me on be fighting Gna, purple health. Alright. Wish me luck. I just had to join you in Spartan training. Always a blessing. Yo, thanks for sticking around, Paulie. Yo, thanks for chilling, man. And good luck fighting the purple health Gna. Are you gonna wear the purple armor? I think I'm gonna do that real quick before I get off. Oh wait, I forgot about this purple armor. I don't know how I feel about it though. Why can't I change this? Oh wait, yes I can. The names just like look unhighlighted. Wait, should we rock green and purple? Yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool, man. Green and purple. Heaven to. Yeah, this is difficult. Yo, good stuff, Paulie. Good luck with Gna, yeah. Of course, the dagger. Yeah, the purple armor. Might be my new lore accurate. Me and Ty call it the grape armor. Like the purple grape bit. Ah, man. Lore accurate. Using the actual lore's so many versions, yeah. The custom accuracy. Like, everyone's Kratos is like different. All hail the grape armor, yeah. All hail the grape armor. Ooh, what if I do it with a heavy runic, but it's like harder. Press R2 than R1. Alright, I will go freshen up. Yo, take your time, Bamba. I'm gonna end the stream very, very soon. I'll see you, Bamba. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Oh, that's cool. Yo, I think the heavy runic cancels are like, they feel pretty good with R1. Invisible Blade. If you stream, thanks, Bamba, thanks, bro. Yeah, it looks like a Greek grape. Yeah. Trying to grapple Atreus there. Alright, let's see. Oh man. Oh, we forgot to cancel it. Didn't realize it worked. Yeah, Bamba's out on the fight. See you later, Bamba. Like, drifts away, like... Oh man. I like doing that too, it's a good invisible blade. Oh wait, what if we do that into like immolation? Sort of thing. But if he's like in the air, that'd be pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, all hail the purple armor. I'm gonna end this stream in like 2 minutes, guys. I'm getting pretty tired here. I wish we are having God of War 2 armor in Ragnarok. Kind of is, Ken? Yeah, there kind of is. It's with the Ares armor. It's with this one. This sort of thing. Yeah. It's like the closest we can get right now. About to ask. That Ares is there, yeah. I think it's the same look. I think that's what it's based on. God of War 2 armor. Definitely. Okay, we're getting like decently consistent at that tonight. Ooh, the wall combo. Ooh, Kratos, the helicopter. That's one of my favorite moves. It looks so clean. Oh yeah, we can also, that wasn't bad, but another runic. Tame the beast. Might not be like exactly close enough. Yeah, it is very, very, very close, I think. Like this as well. If I can like land that, make it look weird. Ooh, look at the weird like options. Okay, what was it? Oh yeah, it was this move. Oh yeah, like look at that. That's like a new combo string. Something like that. Why can't I do no look right now? Okay, there it is. As we get hit. Oh man. Did snow for me, by the way? Oh, I see. That's cool, Ty. I'm glad it did, bro. Or, I mean, hopefully it wasn't too much, like, with the roads and whatnot. The shovel. Yeah, that's cool, bro. I always like seeing the snow. It's like a winter wonderland outside right now for me. Wish I could show you guys, like, out the window. and said, I am the god of hope. Facts. Like, not I am the god of war. In this, like, Norse Arizona. Wish it'd snow again. It's raining again. Yeah, I see, bro. This is the first time it snowed in a long time. Nice time. I saw the clip AVG, yeah, all Helheim in there, yeah. It's all white outside. The roads are dangerous too, bro. Like, the roads can be icy. Like, hell nah, bro. Get to have snow on Christmas. 1 year, there wasn't snow till January, which is crazy, yeah. You're right. Like, snow on Christmas is such a vibe, dude. I remember that as a kid. Like, such good memories. You brought in a frostbite, like, yeah, like, we don't want to go outside. Unless you're going to build a snowman. Like, maybe I'll do that. Nah, I don't got the time for that. But if I were to go out there and build a snowman, I'd come inside and take a shower, dude. I'd be like all freezing. Or at least wash up. It's supposed to rain on Wednesday and Thursday. Weird that it's already like the middle of December. I was about to say September. But it's the final month of 2025. Uh-oh. Prepare for 2026. And what it has to offer. For all of us. Frost resistance armor? Yeah, we need that. You gotta put on the armor, exactly. Waiting why Kratos doesn't have Santa armor, bro? Yeah, like some bright red outfit. Oh, he sort of does. It's like the Lunda armor that's bright red. We told him, pull up a little closer. Like, just come over hither. Alright. I gotta end the stream, it's mad late. It's 1:40 in the damn morning. I need water and I need rest. But thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for making it fun. Thanks for tuning into the podcast if you did, and hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And yeah, maybe like, what's tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, today's now Monday. W stream and grind, bro. Have a good night, guys. All good, bro. W grind. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Not even 3 weeks until 2026. Crazy, yeah, right? Damn, bro. Damn. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I might take a break. I might not. I don't know. I'll see. But anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks again. Good rest, AVG, and everyone. Yo, you too, Ken. Thanks, bro. I missed the pod. That's okay, bro. No worries. It's always there if you want to listen. What were we talking about? Almost done with my workout. We're gonna freshen and begin mine. Yeah, yo, take care, everybody. Nice gamer. Peace out, guys.